All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the You Feel Me podcast. It's a very special episode, but as always, it's yours truly, the one and only here. To my right.
Yes, sir. Another Sunday. Let's do it. OJ in the building. Y'all did good last week. I asked you guys to, press the sub button while you guys are watching it.
Yeah.
And we went up about 10 subscribers. I'm going to do the same thing. You're watching the video right now. Go press the subscribe button. And let's get those, subscribers up.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
C's.
Oh, we got your boy C's in the building.
And you already know the regular cast, MK Styles. We're here today.
Exactly.
Yes,
we got a special guest, you know what I'm saying? She followed us recently. She seen our post about, Jamaica foods?
Yeah.
Yeah. She goes by Kimberly, and she has her own brand. You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kimberly. I'm the owner of Kim Kong, and it's a skincare I'm introducing right now to Canadians and actually the whole world, right? So definitely I'm going to get that started out, and you'll see it soon. No worries.
Yeah, so you
Okay,
guys,
okay. So you seen our post about like Jamaican foods and Toronto and all that. That's where you found us originally, right?
Yes, and I was understanding what he was saying. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my OJ, yeah, you got it. But the thing is as well, like it's so horrible based on the quality of food
Yeah.
because it's not the same.
At all.
It's not the same. I feel like crying. Like when I went there, I was like, "This is jerk chicken. Like, are you being rude or something?"
Where do you go?
Some
Where'd you go?
disrespect. I think it
If you wanna
was a
say it.
place called Sunrise.
Nah.
That was my I was traumatized
Yeah.
a little bit. So I was like,
Sunrise will do that to you.
And the thing is, it's expensive too. You know what I'm saying? So it's not
Exactly.
like it's expensive.
Yeah.
Taxing.
It's disrespectful. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
it's really bad. But at the end of the day, I had the opportunity of working in a restaurant in Toronto. It was called Main Shaw, and it was
Oh, yeah.
the one
Main Shaw
in
is solid.
Scarborough.
That's on... Is that the one on Eglinton?
No, I don't.
No?
Which part is it?
Man
don't know
Shaw
that
is on
one.
Eglinton. Okay, but go
The
ahead.
one that I worked, it was Finch and Birchmount.
Oh, okay.
In Scarborough.
Yeah.
And the lady that owns that franchise, very nice lady, and their food is very good. I never had a problem. She makes sure the place is clean. She never repeat the food. That's one thing I loved. But when I went to the Sunrise, I was like, what's happening here? Like,
Which
what I mean?
location was this? What, like the city?
It was a place in Toronto. It was near the airport, I think.
Oh, okay,
I don't
okay.
remember, but it was near. It was one late night with my friends drinking. I was like, let's stop there. Jamaican restaurant. Oh my gosh. Had to buy a burger after that. But it's all good.
Burger. Jeez.
Right? Burger, not with this body.
Yeah.
Set.
So what good places would you recommend then? Like would you say is like up to your like standards, I guess?
Well, other from that restaurant I worked at, I haven't been to a lot of Jamaican restaurants, to be honest. I didn't get opportunity. When I came to Canada, COVID came in right after.
Yeah,
so I never
okay.
had the opportunity to meet a lot of restaurants. But Main Shaw is that one that I know is very good. And there was another one downtown. It's called the Corners Restaurant. It's downtown Toronto. I think it's on... I'll tell you the name. And the thing is, the owner for that restaurant died
Jeez.
too. I think he died. It was Corner something.
Yeah.
Toronto is something Dundas. It's somewhere there.
If y'all know it,
I'll
say it in
remember.
the
It's,
comments.
no, you know what? It's on Young. I will pull it up and tell you. But that restaurant is good. I was just walking randomly down the road, and it's near to Captain's Boil. That's what I remember. But I have the Instagram.
Okay,
so
okay.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's hard to find good spots out here, man.
Yeah.
That video to this day is like,
Yeah.
it gets so much engagement because it's so real.
People are still fighting in the comments. I'm like, yo, dog.
Everyone agrees with it because it's so real. Like,
what I'm
you saw
saying.
the passion that I had when I was talking about it.
Yeah.
So you were hurt,
Dog, I was hurt, bro. Like, on my lunch break, fam, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You go, you know,
right?
I can't even talk
Damn,
about it.
Sunrise.
Next topic.
Grim.
Oh,
Next
feelings.
topic. But yeah, you're from Jamaica originally, right? Or
Yes,
Jamaica?
Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Okay, nice.
Yes, and I grew up different places in Montego Bay. I used to live at a place called, it's not the baddest place, but Vibes Cartel speak about it, Cornwall Courts, right? Big up Cornwall Courts, all eat out, definitely. And I used to live at Road Meadows as well. So, growing up in Jamaica, it's nice. It's very slow paced.
It's
Like,
lit.
every day is like a vacation. It depends on what you do, right? It depends on the job that you do. Depends on where you live, to be exact, And Jamaicans like to not to stress over things too much. And maybe because of that, when we come to North America, we're like, oh my God, we have to get there. But we're very determined. So that's actually helped us out.
Yeah.
Nah, it's dope.
How has that transition been like? How do you feel about like, cause like I feel like Toronto is a lot of like we use a lot of the slang and patois. So when you hear that, like you be like, wait, hold on, like
The
what's going on?
first time, okay, so going out with family friends, right? Because I don't have family in Canada.
You came here by yourself or?
Came here by myself. I'm a real G.
Oh,
you know?
word, yeah,
I
you
tried
got-
to talk that out.
That's
Everybody
crazy.
else is in America.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Where are you going to Canada?" I'm like, "Let me go to Canada. They said they're nice over there, so let me just go over there." You know what I mean? And you know,
That's a stereotype. Did
Right?
you have any like stereotypes before? Like we live in igloos and shit like that? Did you think that or what?
Yo, they do.
Like did you have that or that?
the depression. But the thing is, coming over here, I didn't want to accept certain things because, like, number one, disrespect. You know what I mean? Like, that's an example. Jamaicans, it's very hard for a Jamaican to accept disrespect. So
Oh, yeah.
it's
They're
like
cussing
when you're telling a Jamaican something and it doesn't calculate in your brain, I'm like, oh, where you talk about? Like,
Yeah.
where you come from? What? No, honestly, I got to that, right? So it's like trying to like understand how people are here because I don't want to be mean to them. I understand this is the way they are. I try to join them, you know, always say, okay, if you can't, you know, you can't do what they do, just try to follow them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I am telling you, the first time a guy looked at me, he was like, Wagon shotty. Roll up something with me. I'm like, bro, what's happened to your voice? You're okay? Are you sick? Like, I didn't know what happened, right?
What do you mean
So,
I'm sick?
Like,
Of course I'm
you're
sick.
like, you wanna like chill with me? I'm like, like what's that? And when they were
Wow.
saying like, cheese, like when that was around a couple years ago. So I get to understand that certain things here is like from way back when. Why I say this, my grandma always say, cheese, you know?
Okay.
My mom will probably say that too. And that's for that generation of Jamaicans. So I realized Toronto is a little bit backwards when it comes on to Jamaican slang. And that's okay because you guys are not living there, right? And we're not living here, so we don't know. So at the end of the day, I try to... my fellow, like, you know, people, my associates, my friends, I try to, like, let them know, yo, why pray? That's what we say now. You know what I mean? Like, certain things, that is it. You know, certain things I give
That
them
is
a little
it.
bit, you know, of the new Jamaican slangs. Because when a Jamaican from Kingston coming up here and hear you saying, cheese, like, whoa, what's wrong with you? Like, that old.
That's old, dog.
But, like, that's
Come
what
on,
I
catch up.
realized, though.
Bro,
as
they go on
old things.
vacation to Jamaica and then you know they come back with the sauce. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Right.
And even what's guanin', I'm like,
What's
what's
Guanin'?
guanin'? You mean wagwan? Right? But
What's
I can't
guanin'?
be a hater and take it because everybody have to create their own, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's a lot of first generation Canadians here. Like both my parents are born in Yard. I think yours are too.
Both mine, yeah.
He's Guyanese, so we don't have to worry about him.
That's okay.
And he's actually born in Yard, so when he has kids, like they'll be first generation too.
Yeah, your kids will definitely be first generation. But we're in Jamaica.
I was born in St. Anne.
St. Anne? Yeah, countryman.
I'm a country.
Yeah, man. St. Anne is beautiful though. I like St. Anne. The falls and
garden
everything.
Yeah.
I've been to Dungeon Falls like I don't know, probably like 15 times,
Bare times,
maybe
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a lot of times. Remember, yeah.
Did you go there when you were over there?
Not last time, but
You've been
I've been to
there?
Duns River Falls.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was like a youth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
You ever climbed up there?
Of course.
Did that a lot of times.
I didn't do that stuff.
Without the
As hell,
special
bro.
shoes.
Yeah.
Bro, the last time I was there in February, there was this lady from America, a little bit bigger. Bro, the way this woman
Little bit
wiped
bigger.
out on the falls, because it's slippery, fam.
Yeah.
Though it's rocks. Bro, the woman fell right on her tailbone, fam.
On a rock?
Bro, I felt so bad for her, that, but she got up and she sold
She
it.
showed it.
You know?
She still climbed
walked-
again?
Bro, she walked it off and she walked to the top. I'm like, yo, I rate her.
You know her back was
Right.
Because I know
Probably couldn't get up out of the bed.
I never fell, but I walked up there without the special shoes because you have to just, all right, when you're climbing on the rocks, you have to look where the cuts are, like they cut the rocks for it to have the grab,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, the grip.
Where you can.
the grip, right? So when you climb on those, you can reach far, but if you don't, you're gonna slip because the water goes on the rock. creates this. I'm trying to remember the word, but it's like grass looking and starts
Yeah.
growing. That's what make it
Slippery.
slippery.
Yeah.
The algae. I think it's algae.
Algae, yeah.
Algae, yeah.
Algae.
Not gonna lie, I pussy though. Still, like I watched my family go up the rock. I'm not gonna lie. I
Why
watched.
you, fam?
Fam, it wasn't looking safe. It wasn't looking safe.
Yo, this guy's a real Canadian.
I'm sorry.
I wanna-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I want to see what this looks like. I'm curious to know what this looks like. Like,
You
Fam,
never
it's just
seen it?
rocks,
seen it.
fam.
It's just like a
Waterfall.
tall, like waterfall.
but mans
It's
are
rocky.
mans are falling.
Yeah, man's fault. 'cause
And
it's slippery.
man still choosing.
Caesar, I promise you,
man's still
not you don't want to do it.
mans are falling, but mans are still choosing to go
Caesar,
up.
you would do it, bro.
It's not like you know like you could slip, but like it's not like people are
Fam,
just
you
like
see
it's
those-
not like everyone's just falling and like going
That's
That's what I'm
crazy.
trying to- I want to see what
You
you're
see
Like
like
you-
a Irish lady from Ireland
Yes,
climbing it. You're not.
Yeah, like you'll see people going up there.
But yeah, probably.
It's a long walk too. You just walk all the way up to the top, but like they have a part where they cut off
Yeah.
based on like danger, so you can't go all the way up. You know,
And the water is mad cold, but it's super refreshing.
Yeah.
and they have two sections.
Yeah.
Right. They
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one that is brown and one that is blue.
Exactly.
Like, it looks dirty, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not dirty. I don't know why it's like that. You know, I never try to figure out why the water was like that, but I know it's some mother nature.
Yeah.
So yo, I got a question for you. Since you grew up out there, you went to like high school and shit out there. What was that experience like?
I went to all girls school, high school though.
Okay.
Montego Bay High, right?
Okay, shout out.
Shout out. And it was good. I was a tomboy for most of the time. I was playing football for my school, so
Soccer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I
I I was
Okay,
thinking like
I
quarterback.
I just wanted to like the audience or man don't see you didn't know
I'm
that,
sorry,
right?
guys.
Yeah.
Soccer. In Jamaica, we call it football, okay?
I
Which is
understand.
Which
the
makes
original.
sense.
Right? Because it's,
Kick the ball.
Should
with
be
your
called
foot.
football.
right? But yeah, I used to play football. I started becoming like more girly in 11th grade. I joined cheerleading and stuff like that. But
High school starts like
High
7th grade, right?
7th grade to
Yeah,
11th
yeah.
grade. Some schools go up to 12th grade, like
Yeah.
you want a pre-college. Some schools offer that, not all schools. But I think in the past, like, I don't know, I left school like 15 years now. So, or actually 17 years. So it's been like in the past 10 years, most schools start having 12 grades now, the pre-college, especially the traditional schools.
Yeah.
Right? So that's it.
You just, school too, right?
Yeah. I asked that because I went to grade 1 and 2 out there, and I just remember it being like it was lit. Like I had fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like beer buttons, fam.
I
Like
can imagine still.
beer
Right.
fights. Like all mans would do at recess was race.
Yeah, Reese.
But it was sick, fam. You know, so I was wondering what high school out there would have been like because I didn't get to experience.
Yeah, even though I went to an all-girls school, we had like fights too and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
bro.
But you know, the type of high school, like
Serious.
believe it or not, like certain school that you go to, you have like a certain reputation that you have
Yeah.
to like. Oh, you know, like they have another school called Mount Alvernia, right? My sister went to that. That's like an all-girls school as well, but it's Catholic. So like
Yeah.
certain things, like you know, are strict. You can't do certain things, so they look
Yeah.
at you. So you have to be like, oh my gosh, yes. That's what you are supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Maybe like not doing that same like voice, like oh my gosh, but like to have this like essence about you that you're delicate. You know what I mean? Like that woman thing. So that's what they try to teach all girls school for you to become a woman, not to be all over the place. So
Yeah.
So as a tomboy, it was hard
Yeah.
because I didn't even like combing my hair. You know what I mean? So.
Same. I still don't like women right now.
So I had to like become a young lady to be, you know, seen a certain way and also accepted. And even speaking English, as we were talking about earlier, sometimes I go into it, the patois, because I'm not very good at my English. As growing up in Jamaica, even though you can understand me, to you it might sound like it's proper English. In Jamaica,
It's completely different.
they're gonna criticize you. Depends on where you are, and especially you're not gonna be accepted in certain work, field and stuff like that. So you have to have this. But yeah, man, this day, yeah, where I deal with one, like yeah, I can do that, but not everywhere. So, so even though Jamaica, we have this hype and we talk patois, whatever, and that's our language, but
Professional setting.
we have to
It
speak
changes.
English based on,
But when you go back to the super sane patois turns on.
Yeah.
Yes, but it all
As soon as you
depends on
touch
where
down.
I go. If
Fresh
I
off the plane,
go,
dog.
if I go like certain places, we're gonna speak patois, and English,
Yeah.
and then if I go to some other places, just straight patois.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about no professional setting. I'm just saying like when you're around your people, them like it's straight raw. But
Yeah,
as soon
straight
as
around.
you touch,
Say, yeah, this,
bro.
where you to come from? I don't know, but I'm just there.
Just
Bro,
there.
like, me personally, like when I go down there, it turns on more. But like, fam, when I hear like my family speaking like that raw bun Jamaican, like fam, I have like a 10-minute laughing session because like fam, it's hilarious.
Nah, that's exactly
Just like the
you.
first 10 minutes I'm there, because I don't hear it every day living here.
Yeah.
So when I go back there, it's like, yo, broski, it's so funny, dog.
Trust me.
Next
I know.
level.
But that's how it is, though. You just have to like make sure that you have that type of way about you. You have to be able to like balance yourself. Like, you know, if you want the money, you have to be able to work in certain fields and come off a certain type of way. I know it's kind of a certain way, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Exactly.
But as I said, that's in Mobedo, you know, and some other parish. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
You ever been to the UK?
no.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I know a lot of Jamaicans are over there too.
Yeah, a lot of
London.
Jamaicans over there.
Yeah.
We helped build UK. We helped build England. When England went through their session, like how much in the 60s or something, I don't
Yeah.
remember, but they went through a period where they needed help, and Caribbean people went there and helped them build it.
Yeah.
Mostly Jamaicans.
Some facts right there, guys.
Sir.
You feel me? But people always say like we kind of talk like the UK too. But when I hear UK people talk, it's like Toronto slang mixed with patois, but like they have the British,
Yeah,
accent with
like-
it. So like people always say, "Oh, who talk like who first?" But at the end of the day, it's like it all came from y'all. Like we all
Yeah.
speak patois. We all,
But tell
I
you
never
the
got that
thing,
argument.
though, based on my observation, I think that you guys sound similar. Like,
That's the thing too. They don't want to admit that too. I think it's because
Guys
they might be because of their accent though.
yeah, the accent is just a little bit off, like
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I can see like certain thing, like even bro, like the way how you like pronounce certain words, it will come off British, but even though it's not fully like, what you doing, bro? Like bro,
Yeah.
bro, whatever.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like, you know what I mean? But I do see a little similarity based on that. Even rap music too.
Yeah,
I see that type of, you know.
exactly.
Somewhere.
So you guys heard it. We sound more authentic though. You know what I'm saying? People were trying to say, "Oh, UK they have it all." Nah,
Nah, no way.
we're the authentic
But
ones over
British
here.
people, they're the only ones that speak like that, right?
No, but
Yeah.
they swear we have like a rude accent though. Because I remember when I was
Yeah.
over there, they're like, "Yo, I love your accent." I'm like, bro, what?
What are you
accent?
talking
Speaking
about?
normal English. Like,
I love your accent in it.
there's nothing on it. Like, you know, they have like a very distinct accent, but I'm like, yo, I'm just speaking regular English. But to them, it sounds like completely.
But yeah, that's
But-
how it's always gonna be though.
Yeah.
There's
Because
an
even when I go
accent
to
here,
America,
though.
it's the same thing.
Yeah, like
there's an accent here.
Yeah. You guys have
accent.
an accent here.
Really?
But
No,
maybe
we do,
as
we
I
do.
said, you grew up here. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, all right, you were born in Jamaica, but
Yeah.
you grew up here.
Facts.
So you're not going to see that unless when you go to Jamaica, you see the difference. But I'm telling you, as a Jamaican, you sound different. You
But what
sound
I'm
like you have
saying is,
accent.
it just
Not you
sounds like
particular,
normal
but yeah.
English. Like if I say a word like bathroom, I'm literally saying it as it's spelled bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like a UK person,
Bathroom.
they'd be like bathroom.
But it,
Where's
but
the F?
but exactly that's where your accent comes in because you're saying it like
I'm
bathroom.
saying it as it's
No,
spelled
but that's not accent.
bathroom.
But no,
So
what
you
I'm
give
but
it
what
a-
I'm but what I'm saying is to someone that's saying it like with an accent,
Yeah.
however you're saying it's gonna sound like an accent to them because all
True.
them and all their friends say bathroom, and you're like bathroom. Like what the hell is this guy talking about?
Yeah. Nah,
If you tell some Jamaicans it depends, or you say go use a restroom, they were like, what? We're never go rest in another room for like, honestly, like you know what I mean. And then some Jamaicans will understand
Yeah.
restroom
Yeah.
is bathroom,
Yeah.
like it's crazy. But yeah,
Gotta rest in that
even
room.
some patois, even some
Why rest in that room?
even some patois is like very deep in the country, and in the city is not that deep. Remember, they're forced
Yeah.
to speak English,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the accent kind of like you know. So especially I look a bit around that. That's what I will say, right? In the city, I look a bit around that. In the deep country area, a man will say, I want a bit around that.
yeah,
Wonko?
like it's
Jeez.
Even
don't know.
though it's still
yeah,
patois.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a Super Saiyan pot.
You my cousins.
You ever see those videos where it's like,
the god
Jamaica
level.
uncle.
get introduced to your Jamaican uncle. Super Saiyan.
He's a nice super skin.
Exactly.
I can't lie. When I first went to Jamaica last year summer, for like the first 30 minutes, I'm looking at one of my cousins like, bro, slow down when you
And
talk
they
to me. Like,
fast.
Yeah.
and you're talking mad. It's like,
Yeah.
well, you don't understand me? I'm like, nah. What'd you say?
Seriously. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying that because based on that wonkel bit and look a bit situation, me going in the country and I grew up in Montego Bay, and let's say I go to like St. Elizabeth, right? And my cousins, those are the ones that don't leave from that area, from their barn grow, they just stay there. They don't go anywhere else. Yeah. And they said me a D go down the road. D don't go down there D. Some say me D. So it's just a way how they pronounce it. Learning a lot right now. His head's hot right? So it's like that, you know. That's what I'm saying. It's just the way how, because they're the one that will speak patois, that's fluent patois, just patois. But we grew up in Montego Bay or Kingston, whatever, in the inner city. Yeah, we speak patois, but it's not as deep as in the road. Yeah, that's it. A lot of people don't know that too. So that's why a lot of people assume that I'm not Jamaican.
Wow.
It's so funny. It's so funny. That is, oh, you don't look Jamaican. I'm like,
don't look Jamaican.
Like, I'm confused. Jamaican looks like her. Like, you know what I mean? Jamaicans look like her. Jamaicans, white, Chinese, Indian, everything.
There's a bunch over there still.
But yeah.
So what's the word? Wonkel?
Wonkel is local.
The wonkel bit?
Wonkel bit?
Wonkel.
And what's the next one?
Wonkel is the deep patois for local.
Yeah.
Without the T, like little, local.
And then Digo? Me go Digo.
Digo. Like I did.
Oh, okay. I'm learning too.
Right? I know. Oh my gosh.
Folks. Alright, so yeah, that's a little bit about our guests.
That was a long intro.
That's a long one.
Let's digress. What's been happening in the news? Bro, Cardi B and Offset. You guys.
Yeah. You know about that? Kim? Yeah. Okay, but honestly, I need like.
Yeah, we need to.
Nah.
I'm just introducing it.
Yeah, start talk. Cause I've been seeing a lot of people on the internet. They're just so let's go over the situation. So basically, they're together or whatever. Cardi B just had a baby, and apparently, I don't know, she was sleeping with next men while pregnant.
Yeah.
But he allegedly.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Allegedly, she said and did.
Were you there?
She said she kind of.
But she said, "Oh, you think she
said and did?"
She said she stood on. She stood on it.
She confirmed it. Yeah.
She said and did.
And did.
You know what I'm saying? But Offset was apparently cheating on her 20 something times, or it has.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So I just see a lot of women specifically defending, kind of like justifying why she slept with another man with a whole child inside of her. I figured like even if she was single, you have a baby inside of you.
You can't.
You're gonna put a next man's thing inside. Like, what do you think?
Yeah,
I want to hear from a woman's perspective.
I need to hear a woman's perspective.
For you to, all right, let's say you and your child's father is not together and you're pregnant or whatever. Even if you're not together with any man, you know what I mean, and you're pregnant, you're not supposed to do that. That's nasty.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I think that's just nasty.
When I hear that, warm to them.
Yeah, go put different cocky.
What it says.
Like, you can't do that. Like, that's nasty. Like, but I don't want to hate her for that though. Even though what she did was not good for the child, you're disrespecting your child. You know what I mean? Sending different things up in there, other from the sperm, the thing that the baby came out of.
Even if you're being safe, that's still kind of nasty too.
You know what I mean? So just like that's just I don't know, but she was going through a lot mentally, so she wasn't thinking, but. Girls never do that.
Yeah. And for Offset, like, I'm not gonna like make it seem like he's innocent. Like, if I get a girl pregnant, and let's say we're not together, I'm not gonna go, deal with her, sleep with her, and then sleep with other women because that's
exactly.
I could harm the baby. Exactly, I could harm the baby. So like on his part, he's bad too. But like, let's not like. Justify her actions now. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? They're both wrong at the end of the day. But like, why are we defending one side and saying, oh, but he cheated 20 times and doesn't matter. You have to cheat one time to be a cheater.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You kill one person, you're a murderer. I could have 20 and you could have one body. We're murderers. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
murder.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, you can't look at one side and try to defend it because at the end of the day, like if a girl cheats on a man one time and the man cheated on her bare times, she's kind of a hypocrite.
Yep.
I don't care. I don't care how you play it.
Nobody should cheat. If one person cheat, other person cheat. Like it doesn't matter if it's 100 gal you cheat with.
And if you go back to him too, you went back to him 20 times.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Times and then you're gonna go cheat down. What?
Oh my gosh.
The hell? That don't make no sense. So I don't know. I just seen a lot of people on like, especially women. They even came at me because I even reposted a couple of things. But I'm like, it's just simple. Like you can't like have a child inside of you and Like,
That's
I'd be
crazy.
sick.
I'd be
Bro, I
so
think about
sick.
it from the perspective of the child, like, because they're famous and that shit's on the internet forever.
Yeah.
So when that you grows up and he's in school, yo, dog, wasn't your mom getting dig out while you were in her belly? Like,
Yeah,
that's
fam,
all
fam.
it's
All
gonna
that-
hear.
Matt have the ultimate roast for him.
Bro.
That's why there's a dent in your head.
Bro, the man won't be able to say nothing to
Oh my
nobody.
God.
Fam. Like, think about your youth, bro. I feel bad for the youth, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Like-
though. They don't think about the kids, you know what I mean? The reputation that they have to deal with when they get older.
Yeah.
And it's not only celebrities. People do that.
Facts.
People do that.
to
It's a
their
real
kids.
thing.
Not only celebrities. You know?
And it's not only the kid in the belly, yo. She has kids right now. She's still a mom. Those
Yeah,
kids are
yeah,
those
yeah.
kids are growing out too.
Exactly. You know, you
Yeah.
have a daughter. Like, I know a son too, but like, come on, as a woman, like, you know?
Yeah.
So wild.
And then you're not showing your son the type of woman that he should, because boys tend to be women similar to their moms, even if it's a different race. Once there's something that is similar from their mother and they see in that girl, that's the girl they're gonna go for.
Yeah.
You know what I
Fact.
mean? Same thing with girls. Girls tend to be with guys similar to their dads.
So you don't condone Cardi B's behavior, is what you're saying?
Not the behavior based on having sex with somebody else while you're pregnant, because at the end of the day, like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's like you're disrespecting your own body. Like, based on him too, even if she wasn't pregnant, that's disrespect, because men, I don't know if men know this, if you have sex with more than one woman and you have a woman and you're having sex with her, you know what that can do to her hormones and to her pH balance? That
Throws it off.
messes her up.
Yeah.
And when that messes her up, some women is strong enough, can handle it, like, depends on their personality, but that can mess up there too. They act crazy all over the
Yup.
place, and then there's just a whole heap of problems.
Oh,
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely a big problem on Twitter. Like, that day, the internet was like
That's done.
on it. Yeah.
No, the live was crazy.
The live was
the man,
crazy.
he jumped in the live, and what he say? He was just like, "Don't be acting like you weren't sleeping with next man." Something like that.
Yeah,
You know what I
dog.
mean?
He was in there, dog. They were just going back and forth. Honestly, that's like that. Even that shit was kind of like secondhand embarrassing too.
Like all this on the internet. Like you guys didn't need to get on the internet.
Bro,
and
what-
do
I don't
all
know. From the
this.
first time, she should have left him.
100%.
Yeah, that too.
First
That's
time
what- yeah,
with
yeah.
That
the older child.
Yeah.
She should have just like go about her business. That's too toxic. Like, you're
Way
gonna be
too
in a.
toxic.
Didn't Offset like apologize like
And
on
like
stage?
propose to her and stuff on stage. Yeah.
That's like, I don't know.
No, he's fucked up too. Like, don't
Yeah,
get me
yeah,
wrong. Like,
yeah, he's
people think
fucked up,
I'm just on Offset defending.
nah.
No, dog. He's mosh up too. Like, he's not. He's a cheater. He's a dog. You feel me? But
Yeah.
where I see where he
Bitch, I'm
took
a
the
dog.
L. But remember Cardi B's past.
He said it.
Said it.
Beat the whole
said
walls
it.
loose.
But yo, remember Cardi B's past though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't like mans can't get mad about what she's doing now. Like, that's what was I saying yesterday, Cesar? I was like, she was a hoe before.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
Nah,
she
she-
used to
she-
strip,
she-
right?
she-
She was saying that she's been loyal to Offset the entire 7 years they were together, and before that she was engaged. So she's like, yo, I have no history of being a hoe. She just like she flaunts that.
You believe that?
Like, I don't believe it, but that's what she's saying.
Okay, so you think she's a hoe?
So she wasn't drugging and
Yeah.
robbing niggas and shit like that too.
Because she
I
was
don't
drugging
know. I
niggas.
don't want to
She
say
wasn't
she's a
fucking
hoe
though.
because I do know
She has
that
hoe
like
tendencies.
right, maybe
Yeah.
because
her
I
on
do
the
know
program.
females like will talk to a lot of guys that don't have sex with not one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I remember she used to strip, right? She was a stripper. It's okay, whatever. People strip, whatever. You decide that you want to change about your life. No problem. That's good. But at the end of the day, though, you didn't really have a choice because you have a daughter.
No, she crashed out though.
Yeah.
She said one thing where she was just like, it ain't fun when mama has the gun or something. And she's like, when I start slanging pussy, niggas get. I'm like, bro, a woman saying slanging pussy is crazy.
Yeah.
The mother.
Insane.
The mother of your
That's
child
crazy,
saying slagging
bro.
pussy is nuts.
Like, yo, the man's chest must have been like,
Yeah,
just,
his
you know,
chest was
a lot
hot
of
for
it's
sure.
mercy.
a lot of his mercy, bro. Oh my god, that was when I heard that I was like, nah, bro. I just need to get off the.
I just think she's just she's just hurting, and at the end of the day, like based on what she used to do when she was younger, when she used to strip and whatever, and the love and hip hop type of thing, I observe her. I do know she knows certain things that she needs to do, you know, to become better, because she was trying. But the thing is, at the end of the day, remember where she grew up.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
you know what she saw, where
In the
she grew up.
trenches.
So she's not gonna be all perfect, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, so I don't care. You want to cheat, leave him alone. No, she's gonna be the woman who probably like, you know, I'm gonna fuck his friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that at the end of
Spiteful.
the day, we weren't there. You weren't there. I wasn't there. You know, it was just her and Offset was there. So they know exactly the truth and what happened. But for me, I can't bash her, but I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can't bash him, but I'm disappointed. The reason being is because people have to understand when they want to decide to be better to themselves. And that's going to go back into the thing that we're going to talk about based on being better for a partner, like that you like. So when we get there, but other from that, it's up to you if you want to do that for yourself.
I guess we can kind of
that's a perfect segue.
branch into that.
Yeah.
What was that?
So the question is, do you guys believe that like people going into a relationship, what is it?
If they will change for the right person.
Yeah. Do you think men and women change for the right person or just when they're ready? That's the question. Sorry.
So you guys think Offset will stop cheating for the right woman?
That's the question, though. That's the question.
Like maybe when he's like 70,
right?
when he's old and dry up and just want somebody to help him. And the thing is, older man, I don't know why they want to say a young girl, like, oh, because I hear older men who want young girl keep them like youthful. I'm like, your wife at your age has like a vagina, like she can't make you full. Just I don't know, I'm confused. I don't know, when I'm 60 and 70 I'm not gonna be like a certain way because who I am, right? So I'm gonna be like, baby, you want me to sit on fire right there? So like I'm not into that still thing, you know what I mean?
I'm putting out no one like
exactly. So I think my man would want somebody younger, but some man is a mental thing for them because if you get a younger girl, I see this happen like so much times, like with people and their business and whatever. They get a younger girl, and that younger girl is gonna get tired of her ass and fuck a younger boy, or a boy her age, and that's what always happens.
Yep.
Because when you're old and crony and shit, like what's gonna happen? And the thing can't stand up. Like, what go happen? What thing go happen?
Need the honey pack.
You understand? She go jump on a stiff young one, and then you just have to just get her money and take care of because you the one way wife they will up you with another man. So,
Jeez.
I'm just saying.
Stay like that.
Back to it.
No, that's facts though. You know what I'm saying?
It's reality.
It's reality for sure, you know.
But yeah.
So what do mans think about that?
I think it's for the right person still.
It's a tricky question.
Yeah, it is tricky.
Still.
It is
Intricate still. Like,
I have an answer.
All right, there we go.
So here's the answer for that one. Now, changing for the right person don't make sense. It's like, it's very thin. It's like a thin line. The reason why I say this is because you're going to change yourself for the right person that you assume that is the right person. So that means you're giving that person so much authority based on your feelings. So if that person make a mistake one time or something that you don't like, you're going to slowly go back into the way that you used to be. Right? So if you give that person the time to understand you and you know, understand them, you can see, this is for me, no problem. It's not for me, leave it alone. Yeah. Because karma is a bitch, okay? Yeah. So I always tell people this, don't put something in and expect something else. Like, don't do that. That don't make no sense. If you're going to be with somebody and you realize that person is not for you, leave them alone.
Facts, yeah.
Right? But if you be with them in a case that, this person is the one for you and I'm going to change for them, that's too much weight you're putting on the person's back. Like, baby, you're the right one for me. May I go there with you? May I there with you? No, change yourself. Or adjust yourself or look into yourself and see who you are. So when you do find somebody and they love you and you love them back and they make a mistake one time, you're not going to solely go back into that person because you already healed. That's true. You know?
Okay. The way I look at it, I think it's twofold, right? So the way I look at it is like, let's say a young nigga in their like 20s, right? Bro, he's in his 20s, he's living free. The man just wants to, live his best life, right? So throughout his 20s, he's doing his thing, he's running around. And then, maybe he's approaching his 30s and whatever the case might be. He's like, you know what, I might need to fix up. It might be time for me to fix up, right? And then at the same time, he meets a woman where it's like, she checks all the boxes and she assists in motivating him to change. So it's like, he meets the person that is like, she's worth the change, as well he realizes it in himself, like, yo, it might be time for me to, like, you know, let go of certain ways and change. So I think it's like twofold.
What's the change though? Like what do you
meaning like, yo, like the man's running around dealing with beard things, whatever the case might be. He's like,
I think
I need to stop being a hoe, you know what I'm saying?
But like,
you're just single though. That's the life you're living.
No, for sure.
Are you talking about like,
you could be single and not be doing all of that, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So like he could still stay single, but he's like, yo, I might not need to be doing all of those activities, you know what I'm saying?
So,
I think
we're
it's
not change the person that he is, like his personality or his what?
Just change like the way you go about living your life,
the lifestyle then.
Yeah, like womanizing and shit.
Okay.
And so I think it's like twofold in a way. Like you meet a person, they assist you in doing it because, yo, you see the value in them and you're like, yo, I want to change for them in a way, but at the same time, like you want to change for yourself. So it's like, you know, so that's how I look at it.
Go ahead.
No, go with your.
No, I was gonna say, like, do you guys feel like most? So you said young niggas in their 20s, they grow up and they're like, okay, let me settle down, right? Some niggas, they realize I'm not ready to settle down. You know what I'm saying? So what? Why would they like keep stringing on certain women if they're not willing to change?
Because they're cowards.
You know what I'm saying? Because some men get into like situationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like why they'll lead women on, and it's like you're not ready to settle down, be loyal, and do all that. So it's like. But I don't think like what are you really changing? It's just your lifestyle. You don't have to change the person that you are. Because I'm not gonna change
that's why I quickly change it to say adjust. Yeah, because exactly. I said change at first and then I said adjust. Yeah. Reason why? Because nobody's perfect. You can't change who you are. But if you adjust some things and look into yourself, it wouldn't somebody that does something you're not gonna crawl back into who you are quickly. If you were gonna even reach there, it has to be like something that happened over and over and over and over again, and you get frustrated and you just go back into your waste man attitude. You know what I mean? But if it's a case where you realize yourself that you're healed and you're not going to accept certain things, don't make because of that female you're going to go back into a waste man. You just leave her alone. I'm like, no, not into that. Let me chill. Because at the end of the day, when you keep having sex with so much people, you know, your energy is going out in so much people. You know what I mean? What are you going to have left when you're 45? You know what I mean? Like,
you think it's draining though? You think it's draining like that if you have sex with bare people? It's draining
like that if you don't do anything about it. And men do drain. I'm sorry, women last longer. Like, I'm just saying that's a fact. You know what I mean? Like, I can be like 60, 70 and still can take something. It's going to be a while for you to stand. You know what I mean? So,
I want to know I'm not there yet, but you know what?
I'm like, when that happened.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I just think, you know, what he said as well. And I just think you have to look into yourself and see what you want, because I think it's a coward that, you know what, before I say that, it's no problem if you want to have bare gal.
Yeah.
Just be honest.
Be honest, yeah.
Because if you have bare gal and one of them bare gal is a mad gal, you already know where you will get. You understand?
Setting yourself up.
So, and you can't be upset of that girl be doing anything to you, because vice versa, man too. If a girl have beer man and you're not truthful and one man is crazy, that man is gonna kill you. Like, you know what I mean? So it's not only men, it's women too, right?
Yeah. But niggas got that tender dick, dog. What's a tender dick?
Tender dick.
Yeah, just be a real G. I'm like, yo, I have a girl, like whatever. If you want to talk to me, sure. If not, whatever. If you want to be a you know, womanizer or whatever. But if not, come on. It's like good stuff.
So if the man or the woman cheats, it's like okay, that person didn't really change then, right? Initially then, that's what you guys are trying to say. Like they thought they changed at first, relationship going good 2 years, and then you know they start falling back into that. You know, then did they really ever change?
They never change.
But like I feel like,
or can they make mistakes and still be a changed person? I don't know.
Nobody's perfect.
There you go.
That's all I can say based on that part. It just depends on the disrespect, because somebody can you can have sex with a girl and you have a girlfriend and you made a mistake. You probably was drunk somewhere, a girl love you off. Yeah. And sometimes too, as a female, I observe that girls love a guy more when he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I said
that. That girlfriend looks good.
I said that.
And it's weird. I don't know. But
men in relationships, you're more desirable.
Yeah. That's women, bro.
That's what I
could post a shorty right now, and all of a sudden, girls are gonna be like, "Whoa,
like, yo!" Like, especially that girls look good, and we're like, "What is like?" This is what happens in female mind. They're gonna like, "What did you do to get that girl? That means I want some too." Or you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
what did you do to?
What are you not showing me?
Girl?
You know what I'm saying? Like, all you do is send me hard eyes in my DMs. Like, But like, what's going on? Like, how do you back that? Like, what you hiding in there? You're more than just hard eyes in the DMs or what? You know what I'm saying? No, for real, dog. You guys see my post this week, dog. What?
Didn't see it. Refresh my memory.
Nah, dog. We don't have to.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't be on Instagram like that.
Hey, let's continue on with the topic.
Bear thing.
Yo. But I feel like I was cutting you off. Were you gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna answer the question. Honestly, though, I feel like people for the right person, people can get ready. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a guy could be doing all his shit out there, whatever, and he meets that girl where it's just like it clicks. Like, he's like, yo, like everything's good. Like, he would want to stop talking to all those other girls just to really pursue that girl, right? And vice versa with a girl. Like, a girl could be out there partying, like have different guys, but then there's that one guy who treats her exceptionally good, and she's like, yo, I want to pursue this. She'll stop talking to all those guys to be with that guy. So I feel like it's more so the right person other than when they're ready, because like you're more so ready when you find that person, right?
That's why I said it's a thin line.
Yeah,
very thin.
You can be the right person. It might be the wrong time.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's why I was saying it's very thin when you look
timing as in like timing as in like you're not ready to change, or I guess. But
yeah, so I was saying it was twofold. Yeah, it's kind of a mix of both in a way, but it has to start with yourself. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, Cease?
I'm gonna go with. I was gonna say something along the lines of what you were saying, but like I'm gonna go with the right. I think it's the right person, not just when they're ready. Because I don't know, when you find that right person, you're gonna make the adjustments. I wouldn't say change. Change is a bad word to use, but when you find that right person, you're gonna make the certain adjustments to make things work in your eyes. If you see that person as the right person, you're gonna make the adjustments to make things work without like any hassle.
And you'll even catch yourself doing stuff that you never did with people before, like
like what?
Like, who knows? Like, maybe it's a paint night. Maybe you never done that before. Paint and wine. Maybe it's a movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just different things that you haven't experienced with people. Like, I guess that you're just trying to go through in your life, right?
You're buying flowers for every shorty?
I don't think I've ever bought a girl flowers.
Okay.
I'm not a flowers type of guy.
There you go.
I don't like.
You're what type of guy? You're the food type of guy. You buy bare food or no?
No, but like I rather like give like, other than flowers, like I'd rather give you like a gift that you can like have, because like I feel like for me it's just like, okay, flowers is nice, like here's the flowers, you're like, thank you,
time and dry up.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they're not
exactly, you know what I mean? Like flowers die up in a week.
I've bought flowers before, but only certain girls get flowers for that reason. But like what bothers me about it with flowers is what bothers me about it is like, they don't take care of the flowers after. Like, it's like, we're just gonna keep buying flowers. Just keep
sometimes like, even the flowers die in 2 days.
It's just a thought, nigga.
Yeah. But why are we not taking care of the flowers?
How long are they gonna last?
I don't know, fam. But for that's all they last.
They're not in the ground, fam.
Oh, say a word. I didn't even know that. I thought niggas could take care of the flowers for a little bit longer than
that. It's just but that's what I'm saying. Like,
just cut the bottom, put it in water,
put the little solution. The solution in.
Yeah, that's
the max you're getting is a 2 weeks, fam.
The
max, and like
no matter how expensive
you can take care of it as best you can. The max you're getting is
and like at 2 weeks you're gonna see like some dead flower. 2 what?
2 months relationship. Like,
you gotta put that in the ground and plant it.
I'm just saying.
Look at that 2 months. Them flowers are dry off.
So I thought niggas could take care of the flowers.
Flowers are strictly for the gesture.
Okay, so now
you know that dead roses, how they like limp over.
Now knowing that is different now, so I get that.
No more flowers.
No, I'll still buy flowers. That's fine now.
Yeah, you're not buy no expensive flowers. I can't go out and buy one local $10, $15 worth of flowers.
Yeah, but
see that baby, kiss me now.
See, some girls want $200, $150 flowers, and it's like,
and it's gonna die.
And it's like, you know that bitch is not gonna die next Sunday, right? Exactly, like you know.
I like flowers, but like I don't know. So the thing is, I think differently. Not all females, and we always have to say this. Like we always have to say this as a female. Oh, I like this, but at the end of the day, not every female's the same. You understand? Because I like flowers too, but I don't care if you spend $5 on it. You know what I mean? It's just the gesture. And some girls like, if you don't use $500, buy this. I don't want it. I will take the $500.
Yeah.
I will put it in my bank account.
That's logic.
Don't buy no flowers with the $500.
Yeah,
real.
Idiot thing.
But everybody different.
I got a question. What would you say is like the male equivalence to like flowers? Like, you see all y'all like flowers? What would you say is like a male equivalence to that? Like, I think that's a hard one, eh? I don't even think I would, like, you can't even think, like.
For flowers?
Like, what would you buy your man, like, that's something on the same equivalence
like
as
flowers.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, like, for me, $15. All right.
Doesn't have to be bought.
All right, let's say for like a nice thing for you.
These niggas.
All right, so growing up, my mom was mostly a housewife, right? And she will deal with the finances, right?
Yeah.
Like when my dad makes the money, she'll know there you pay that, that's a light, that's whatever. But he makes the money. So like my mom will, I don't know, like material things. Well, get a guy. I don't know, probably.
Yeah, it's hard.
A cologne.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
it's
good.
not to match the flowers. It's just guys are different.
Yeah.
You
I think
know
we're
what
more
I mean?
simple though. It's like
I'll probably baby, so pack of underpants here. I'm gonna like that. I want to look old.
Yeah.
You know, I can't take off that. Not necessarily.
I'll take a pack out under. Yeah.
I
Take some
Even
back
socks.
boxers.
Even
Socks.
or something is like, or even socks.
Fresh
like,
pack of marina.
because guys don't wear socks.
Yeah.
White tees.
Yeah, that's
Or
White
like,
tees.
You know what I mean? And that's like $20. Like probably
Yeah.
a 20, 30 one of the marina thing that like you know.
Yeah.
I'm just say like
No, that's
everybody
good.
different,
That's
but
a
for
good
guys
equivalent.
it's like different.
That's definitely a good equivalent.
That's a good equivalence.
You guys accept flowers? What if your girl came home with like flowers and said, "Babe"?
What kind of thing that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, but I'm buying my man flowers.
Nah.
I'm just saying. What if she did?
We're gonna have to have a sit down conversation. Cause why'd you buy me flowers?
Yeah,
like, what do you really think of me,
What if it's like one of those like royal blue flowers? It's like kind of like
brother? Why
you
do I
know,
even?
your favorite color type shit.
What am I gonna?
But what am I gonna do with the flower?
I'm
What,
just
put it in a
asking.
vase?
What if your girl came home? I'm not saying.
Oh, you want me to take a picture with the flowers?
Like Rico Suave, put one in your mouth.
Jaja.
I'm just asking the question. I don't know.
But you know what too, when it comes on to men or even to females, whatever they like, that's what you get for them. Meaning that like if you're like, this is a podcast, this is your job, and you have a girlfriend, and you know what I mean, I would like, if I was a girlfriend, I would be like, baby, you know what, I'm gonna just buy you look at something to put on your table, just suggest and say, okay, you know what I mean? Like something like that. Like, so it depends on what your man as a female likes, like what they're doing, and you buy something to add on to that for them. Like that too we could do. Like, you know what I mean?
I guess for me it's like I play video games, so if she came home like a fresh pack of batteries
or something, you know what I mean?
No.
Exactly.
That's your game. Power in her bedroom, dog.
I can't lie. The fresh.
too.
Exactly. Or even an earphone or whatever. I don't want.
Hey, we're giving out some ideas right now.
Giving out free sauce right now.
Can't lie. The fresh pack of batteries or the earphones, the proper headphones. Yeah.
Drop some gems
Hey.
in there. She dropped some gems.
Come upstairs. I got some for you. Don't worry.
Oh, you know your man hoops? Get him a fresh Wilson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basketball.
Some fresh elite sauce.
Elite sauce.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me some
Like-
elite
Now
sauce.
you get the Wilson, the fresh Wilson Evolution.
Come on.
And you know the difference between indoor and outdoor?
Brother, just know you're gonna be treated like a queen. Like you should be treated like a queen regardless, but you're gonna be treated like an extra queen for
Some
the
special shit's happening that night. So
It depends on the guy, you know.
Yeah,
Depends on the
she
guy.
just gotta really know what he's like into. Hoops,
Yeah, and
video
he
games.
deserves it too. But as I said, if I like, you know, get the treatment, you get back treatment. Like that's
So-
just fair, you know. More to be happy too, right?
So let me ask you, what do you mean by that? If he deserves it, like what?
Like
What's a
I've been
deserving
in a
man?
relationship before where I cook, I clean, you know what I mean? Like I expect, let's go out to the movies or once in a while or go do something, you know what I mean? But like I've been in a relationship where the guy doesn't do anything, he just buy wine and flowers once in a while for the flowers. I think it was like Valentine's. But the thing is now, remember, I'm just living in Canada. And Jamaican men is a little bit different. You know what I mean? Jamaican men will show you off, like, you know what I mean? All of these things. And that's what I'm used to, you know what I mean? But I dated 2 guys already in Toronto within like 4 years. And I'm just saying that, like, I'm not saying Toronto guys are bad because I know they're sweet guys here. But I can't try out all of them. Like, I have money to make. I don't have that time. So the thing is like, my experience with one of them, It was crazy.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Jeez.
And the other one was like mod. Like, so it's just like, I just,
Damn.
no, it's fine. You know what I mean?
Toronto
But
niggas, we 0 for
that's
2.
what it is.
Toronto mans. Oh my
We
god.
0 for 2.
Mud.
Crazy and mod.
Exactly, but
Were they,
had good qualities. It's just, you know, when you get to find out, like,
So were they born here? Like, was their background
born
like
here.
Jamaican?
One of them was white.
Oh.
One of them.
Hey, we can get
is
into that
black.
topic.
Background was Polish for the white one, and the black one was Jamaican background. But he grew up here.
So I'm assuming the white guy was mod.
Yeah, which one was mod? Which one
The
was
white.
good?
Of course the white
No, the
dude.
white guy was crazy, and the
white
Jamaican
guy
was
crazy.
mod.
The white guy was
100%.
crazy.
The fact
Punch
that you
it.
said mud, that's
The
that's
mod
a
is
nigga.
definitely the bad guy.
Yeah.
He was mad, but yeah, it's all good stuff. But yeah, I did nice things, and it was just like, you know.
So what was that experience like? Dating a white you from Toronto, like
He thought he was black than me still.
he's one of those white youths. Oh, God.
That's the problem right there.
Usually what it is.
No, he was-
Man.
One time he said something to me, and like, cause I went, all right, just moving to Canada.
First white guy,
I-
like first.
That was it. First, last, done.
Okay, but first,
So-
like out of like dating someone like outside of your race, or
Oh no! One time long ago in Jamaica when I was a teenager.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
in Jamaica we have white, as I said, I went
Yeah,
to school
white,
with white
yeah.
kids too and Chinese kids, but they just speak like me.
Patois,
they speak
yeah.
patois, right?
yeah,
But yeah, so he was like nice. It's just like one time he said something like I was going through this little racism moment with this Indian guy in this store. It was like Shoppers.
of course Indian dog.
And he was just like just not being nice to me, and then I'm trying to hold down the aggression because when my voice gets higher and I start cussing in patois, it's like death, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want that. So I was like, I didn't want to give him back my money. It was based on this situation. He was supposed to give him back my money. He didn't. So I told boyfriend at the time, he was white. He went down there. He got the money very easily. He said to me, the guy said I was being aggressive. I'm like, he didn't even see aggressive.
Yeah.
Suppose I actually gave him aggressive. He probably would have called the
Call the
police.
police.
on me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like I was trying to tell him, you don't understand what I have to go through. When I went to the factory and they give other race girls the lighter jobs. Bear in mind, I don't do manual labor. In Jamaica, I don't do manual labor. I cook, clean, have sex.
Ooh.
That's it. You know, office job, that's me. Not everybody, but like people, I'm just saying that I just realized that they assume that Jamaicans are used to hard labor.
Yeah.
And I never knew that until I went to the factory. It was a factory in Etobicoke I was working. And they didn't even call me every day. I worked there for like almost 2 months. And they didn't call me every day. I worked like 3 days a week. And they were just so mean. And I saw, as I said, the other race girls doing the lighter job. And where the black girls were, it was with the men. They were doing the jobs like with the men. So it's like, it's weird. And then there was this girl coming with her pen, like her clipboard, and say, oh, you're not moving fast enough. Because one of them you have to put in a line. And I had to build boxes that was bigger than me. But I know I had to do it because I needed the money. You know, I came to Canada. I'm like, yo, I came here. I decide this is what I want. I know that it's going to be rough. So let me just get it out of the way, right? Until I get to who I was before.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I almost killed her in there. She was like coming on the clipboard. I'm like, you must know. You should move faster. You should move faster. I'm like, lady, if that pen touches me, it's not going to work out for you. I left the job the same day.
Good.
And then I started working at Main Shaw, the restaurant, and then COVID came.
Nice.
You know, and then do my own thing after that. But so when I'm trying to explain that to him, he said to me, you know what I've been through? I went to get an ID done, and the lady said,
Jeffrey
oh,
done.
why don't you paint your face black?
Whoa.
Why don't you paint your face black? A white lady said that to him, right? Why don't you paint your face black? And he said to me that he went through that racist moment. I'm like, are you trying to compare what I just said to you to that like so when he said that to me, that's when I realized he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then but yeah, it was
I feel like that's like one of the difficult things, like when you like date like outside of your race, you have to feel like you have to explain yourself,
you know
in
certain
those situations. You know what I'm saying? Because and sometimes they just don't get it, like you know what I'm saying? Because I've been with girls like I never dated, but like you know sometimes I have those conversations with those girls and I just be like, yo, we don't go through the same thing.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. He just wanted me to feel his pain that he's white, and he was getting racist. That the lady said that why don't him paint his face black?
Yeah.
I'm like, that don't make no sense to me because if you paint your face black, you're gonna get beat up. Like, I don't know. So like that don't make no
She's
sense.
setting
But
him
he
up,
was
dog.
just trying to compare. You know what I mean? He
We'll
was
put on
trying to
blackface,
compare
like-
himself.
Trudeau to you, dog.
Yeah.
Why would she even
and
say
then
that to him?
People were saying that why didn't I be with a preppy white boy? Because I remember me, I don't know the difference. Like, but after a while, I get to understand that some of them who acts like they're black, he's blacker than me and stuff. There is the one that I should not talk to if I'm gonna talk to other people from my race.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want no gutter bunnies still. Like those ones.
Gutter bunnies.
The gutter bunnies?
The
You
gutter
never heard that
bunnies.
one before?
It's like the white shorties that came from the gutter, but they, they feel like they're a certain,
Like they're
they
black.
start talking about bear slang and this and that.
Gutter
They swear to
bunnies.
demand them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Dog? What do you want? Just want
The pumpkin spice.
Yeah, like
Starbucks going
Oh,
on.
your white latte, Oggs and TNAs.
Starbucks in hand.
Lululemon by
Yeah, like let's teach each other's culture and shit like that. Or if you call yours culture or whatever, Starbucks is your culture. But you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Oh damn!
Smokes.
No, bro, I'm saying like if I'm gonna date a white thing, I want to, if I'm dating an Asian girl, I want like to see her culture and her things. I don't
It'd
want.
be kind of counterproductive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, why are you trying to be like
Trying to be
a black girl or
and shit.
whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes no sense to me. Like, be your authentic skin color, culture.
Teach me something new. Like,
Fact,
don't
you know
try
what
to, yeah.
and then you want my struggles too at the same time. The fuck?
Like, bro, like, out of his mercy.
You want my struggles too, but you can't go. You've been in similar situations. What's wrong with what you done?
Don't use your fucking privilege, bro.
Trying to trauma bond.
Like, there's a reason why you got the money back, fam.
Right? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell
Nuts.
him.
It is. Get it.
He said that he was being like
Polite.
nice and
Yeah.
polite. I'm like, bro, I was being I'm confused right now. I was getting so much in temper, but like he doesn't understand. And when I was getting in temper, he was like, "You don't need to shout.
Just relax.
You
Yeah.
don't need to whatever."
All right,
relax."
honey. All
The
right,
man
honey.
walked in.
That's the worst thing you can tell me, and you know what I mean. I'm like, bro, like you don't even get like. I was just like,
But that man
nah.
didn't even have to ask twice for that.
No, that man, he walked in there and said,
Refund, please.
my lady came in here. Here's the receipt. We want this money immediately.
Thank you.
Don't start any tomfoolery, bud.
No problem, sir.
No problem. All right, okay.
God.
I cannot deal. Like, it was an experience though.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that. Like I was with him, I cooked. You know what I mean? I was not doing deep cleaning because I not live here. I'm not deep clean. I look like maid. But I make sure say he didn't get hungry. Like I cooked, and then he was what's the word? That type of diet.
Vegan.
Supposed to be the
Vegetarian.
pescatarian. So he don't eat other meat. So I have to
fish.
like cook differently for myself sometimes or whatever. Or I'll eat something different. I'll eat what he eats. I was being good, but when I just realized he did not understand. And it's like I was forcing it because I was not trying to give up, but I was like I had to just give up. But the thing about it, what actually strikes me to just give up totally with him in that relationship is because that whenever I'm trying to let him understand certain things, he will do certain foolishness like this one time because he does construction work. One time, this black guy he was working with, and he was saying, "Why is black women so spicy, blah, blah, blah." He turned to that black guy, and the black guy said in the camera, saying that, "Oh, I don't talk to black girls. We just fuck them and only white girls."
The black
That's
guy
what he
said- the black guy said it?
Me on the phone. On his phone.
Cooling
While he
out
was
of
video
control.
calling.
Wait.
That's what he said. So I'm like, so I said, okay, you gave me the phone to your coworker or your friend, whatever, saying that, oh, they don't talk to black girls because they're spicy. They're only white girls, and they will only, if they see a sexy black girl, they will fuck it, whatever, and that's it. But the thing is, you as a white guy gave your phone to a black guy to say that to a black girl that you're with.
Like some sort of like valid.
Are you dumb?
that
or
makes-
you just
yeah.
don't have no
Like, why would you
I
do
don't
that?
I don't understand. Like
Yeah.
if you're in front of me right now, I don't put my hands on men. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I don't do that. My dad never beat me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't put my hands on men, but that day I would have shot him a blood clot box if he didn't in front of me. You hear that?
That's some
I
like
tell him.
psychological shit.
Yeah, like
Understand?
you trying to like show it like, yo,
You know what I
like,
mean?
You should be happy on what
like I'm with you. Like you don't need to talk to no
So
black guys
I'm
out
like,
here.
So I like said to him, I was done with him. After that, I was like done. I'm like, you know what? It's like I was just like so mentally like I don't know if he was trying to mentally fuck me.
That's what I'm saying.
That-
You know
That's
what
what
I
it
mean? I
seems
don't
like.
know, but like my head is hot. So it's like I'm like, and he's supposedly a rapper. Supposedly he wants to rap. He has a 1-2 song in there, whatever. I can't
checks
give
all
his
the
business.
boxes.
But at the end of the day, you know, I would not give his business. But at the end of the day, is like you have so much black girls in your video and whatever. So you don't like black women. You use black women for a front to be accepted. And this is what I don't understand and I don't like. If you men that don't like black women, it's okay. Be with the other race. Don't need to put us down while you're being. Because when a white guy, a decent white guy, is with a black woman, he's not gonna diss white woman.
No, he's not.
When a Chinese guy loves a black woman, he's not gonna diss Chinese woman.
Nope.
He's just gonna go about his business and be who he wants to be with. So why when some black guys with other race women, why are you dissing us? You don't just leave us alone then. It's fine. You don't have to diss us, and you're giving other people the opportunity to continue dissing us. Because I tell men this all the time. Every race woman has their poison and their sweet woman.
You have to pick
Every
your poison.
race,
Pick your
white
poison.
That's a fact,
woman,
that's a
Chinese
fact.
woman, Indian woman, black woman.
Yeah.
Every race woman have their poison woman and their sweet woman.
Yeah.
Pick your
Every
poison.
race, not only black women. And he's talking about spicy. Latino women are spicy. Latino women kill your blood clot.
Yeah.
No boiling
yo,
water
but
on you.
I like
Here's the
spicy.
thing, though. I don't like the fact that when
You said you like spicy?
I like spicy.
But
Look at this
you know
nigga.
how you like it?
Yeah, I like
But here's what I'm about to say,
The
though.
desert buddy.
Latino women,
Relax.
they get like, you know, people love that. Like when their attitude and they're spicy, they don't get the negative microaggressions
connotation.
Yeah.
like black women get.
Yeah.
A Latina can be spicy. Oh, she's sexy. That's what I want. See how she's
Yeah.
her? But when a black girl is even semi like
Or
spicy,
equal.
it's,
But
she's
even-
aggressive. She's
I don't want to
dangerous.
spicy with that guy.
I know.
so
I'm
I
just,
was
I'm just saying, like, you
spicy.
can't even be like a little bit, and it's like too much. But a spicy,
Oh,
a Latina can
nah.
go, you know, cuss you out in her Spanish. Oh, that's sexy.
Yeah.
But
Da-da-da.
it's
I don't-
always
you know what I'm saying? What's
it's
I know,
always
he
it's
was
always
toxic.
like that
You
with
probably like it because when I cuss him in patois,
Duh.
and he just laughed.
yeah, babes.
yeah. You tell me about my Ross clot. Tell me about my Ross clot. Yeah,
Yeah, call me a dirty dronko again. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
My mouth favors what? John Cromartie? Okay. You're really trying to hit my sore spot here,
God.
aren't you?
I cried.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been through that. You know, it's all good.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
like, come on,
Yeah.
just ease up off black women. I know that like you can't
Yeah.
use like sex rate and those women to represent, like to say, oh,
Yeah.
black women is all that.
Yeah.
No,
Nah, you
they have
can't do
decent
that.
black women out there, so sweet. You think? Listen, I don't want to be a woman that have to be working and all that. I want to be a housewife too. My mom was a housewife. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, society pushes me to work.
Exactly.
And
And I'm talking to men who like don't see. You want a traditional woman, but at the end of the day, it's expensive to have a traditional woman. And I'm realistic, so you know what? In the society that we live in, it's very hard for one man to work and cover, unless you're rich or you have a big business.
Yeah. It's
So
tough.
I'm very real in the
Realistic,
case
yeah.
where okay, you can. So I'm just gonna make sure make sure some
Yeah.
things are good. You pay some things or whatever, that's okay. You know what I mean?
No,
Not
facts.
50-50, but probably like 60-40
Yeah.
or like 70-30.
Yeah, I like that. You
But
being
at the end of the
realistic.
day, you know
Realistic.
something.
That's fair.
Because
Yeah.
I know it's in realistic. It's very hard to have a traditional wife because times are hard. But at the end of the day, like
Yeah.
Tell them
stop
young
making you
gal
look
that,
hard. That's what I don't want.
They want a Birkin and
Yeah, you gotta tell them young
You know,
gal
I
that.
don't want no Birkin. Listen,
they want
tell
a
you
Birkin and
something.
ride passenger in a Rolls Royce.
Me
Their
tell you
niggas only
something.
20, 26,
Nah,
25.
listen, I like nails and
baby's
stuff
doing
like
it.
that. Exactly. I like nails.
They see
I will-
celebrities too.
Exactly.
He just said
I
he
will
scratched
wear
off a milli off his
shirts
list.
I can't do. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
A man gave me money already to buy hair, and I put that money in my bank. And I use a little bit of go to a restaurant and sit down and eat. Whatever.
Jeez.
Like I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
And you know, thank God for the head of hair I have. But I'm just saying that if it's a case where I had to, I probably would. But because I don't have to, I'm not gonna waste it. Look how much girls have their nice hair. You know what I mean? And they still wear wigs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I like nails and lashes too, but it's sometimes for me. It's not a sometime thing. And plus, then again, I was a tomboy, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's always a sometimes things for me. But not wasting money on that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Look Natural Beautiful by Kim Kong.
Jeez.
You know,
Jeez.
skincare, shea butter. Yeah, check it up on Instagram, kimkong.ca.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Plug
beautiful
that, plug
skin.
that.
Talk the things.
You
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
supply some of that to the man.
Yeah,
the
that's
shea
what
butter.
I'm saying.
Right?
We need some of that.
Need the
Good
shea
girl.
butter for sure.
Use that every time before we start the
Please, off
pod.
of my house.
Mm-hmm.
Dry ass.
All right, I got
Well, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to ask a question when you guys are upstairs.
Okay, go
Just a
ahead.
quick,
Oh, yeah.
just a quick, you know what I'm saying? Who bunny hops more, Jamaican men or Toronto men?
Jeez.
Honestly, I haven't been here long enough to say that as yet. But the thing is, based on my observation, black guys here.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, black guys here.
Yeah, Jamaican men, like
you know that
not all
stereotype.
Jamaican men. Yeah, not all Jamaican men
yeah.
will like bunny hop white women, but I do know Jamaican men that will be with a white woman. That's no problem. As I said, in Jamaica is out of many one people, so we have all different races in Jamaica. But based on like you already don't know.
Yeah.
When they come on to the fact that a Jamaican man there with a whitey, I don't know say a papers that.
Yeah.
Right? Most of the time, not all of the time, because there's some true loves around the place, right?
Yeah.
There's true love, and I can't be a hater and
Of course.
oh, they always want the whitey to get papers. No.
anomalies.
0.0001%.
Exactly, it's not the case. They do.
Some anomalies.
You know what I mean?
Zero,
There's some percentage based on my observation that they fall in love and it's love. And then some of the time it's papers, and it's not only Jamaican men, Jamaican women do it too. But it's not all. It's just, as I said, it just depends. You know, but based on the bunny hopping, Toronto men. And I already explained to you my experiences, how they say. And because of that video call that I had that with that guy, I don't talk to Toronto guys anymore.
After that?
After that.
Damn. Why is it because you think?
Because I don't know who truly likes me. Or who just trying to pass through. I mean, I don't want to go to jail for no anybody. So, like, you know what I mean?
That guy's an idiot, though. He's stupid.
Yeah, I know. That's all. It's all good. One day we'll learn.
Yeah.
But not on my time.
I feel like honesty, it's just a whole the whole black girl hate shit is literally like media as well. Like they portray black women as like rough, tough, like
Strong.
no real talks though. Like
strong, okay.
It's always
no,
strong
but like
black
that's
women,
exactly
strong
like
black
a
women
strong black woman. She's overcoming some shit. Like she's in the ghetto with like 5 kids. Like some craziness. Like it's never like other than like let's say like certain shows like Fresh Prince, like Hillary and shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
But like other than that, like. I feel like it's the media.
Media pushes it out there too. It's an agenda.
Yeah.
It's agenda, bro. It's all a part of the agenda.
That's why I first said that if anyone wants to be with any race, that's okay. Just don't disrespect the other race. Like that's okay. You're not seeing white men, Chinese men doing that.
I feel like it's like from what I've seen, it's more like a black Americans do that.
It's a North American thing.
North?
But the thing is
I'm just saying because I'm saying from my experience, I haven't seen.
The thing is too.
I just haven't seen it from
black
here.
women bash the black men too. Like you won't see if an Asian girl with a black guy, she's not saying nothing about Asian men. Like you know what I mean? Like
no, it's the same thing. Yeah,
it's the same thing. I don't know. We're the only race that does that. It makes no sense.
But we have all the gender wars mostly of like on
you know what I'm
the
saying?
internet. You know, we talk about provider this, provider that.
That's why it's media driven.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's an agenda to tear us apart. Like from the inside in. Like
you want to highlight the negative in all things. So the thing is, at the end of the day, we're human beings. Like I don't see the reason of bashing because I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Everybody just thinks differently, but the whole media thing, bashing black people just need to understand it's okay to talk to other race. Just don't degrade your other race.
Yeah.
Time it don't make sense. You know, you already know they don't like us.
Yeah.
But they love us.
But
very toxic.
No, that's super whack. I don't think I've ever experienced that in my life. Like
fun to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga.
Real shit.
Thank you. Trust me. But it's all good still.
Yeah.
Straight.
We just have to improve.
Nah, facts.
All right, I got another question for you. You know what I'm saying? We don't have too many female guests here often. So when we have a female guest, we like to ask them certain questions from the female perspective. So my question is, why do women have a hard time taking accountability? Do you guys feel that?
Yeah.
Do you guys think women have a hard
Absolutely.
time? Okay, so that's the women on the panel here.
All right, so based on my observation with things, not all women don't take accountability. Just like, you know, other, like, well, men. I was saying other. So not everyone is like that, but for the women who do not take accountability, I just think it's like something is going on with them, a mental thing, or based on like experiences, or based on something is like they haven't found themselves.
Yeah.
So because of that, they just think the world is a problem. Sometimes it can come with a little bit of entitlement, but sometimes entitlement comes with experiences. Like you don't want to do that. So because of that, you don't want to do that type of thing. Like, it could be anything. I'm just trying to be very, like, widely, like, speaking very widely. Because it could be anything. So, example, you put that in the, let's say, in the sink. I put a dirty dish in the sink. And I'm like, okay, don't put a dirty dish in the sink. Just wash out the dish, right? I go in there, wash out the dish. I'm cussing you off. You're trying to tell me I should take accountability for the fact that, like, oh, I clean, I should clean up. I cook, I should clean up. But that's where it comes in, where it's like every action is a reaction. Right. So when you're talking about accountability, it's taking accountability of what you have done wrong, right? So in this case, most of the time, when women don't see what they have done wrong, they're going to fire back. And as I said, every action comes with a reaction. So accountability is a very, you can't use that word loosely. So it all depends. So what I'm going to ask you now is what scenarios or what things you might find that women don't take accountability, or some women who don't take accountability. So I can give you an actual answer.
I just feel like women, like, have no problem dishing it. Like, if they see a nigga do something, they're gonna call it out every single time, right? But when the roles are reversed, let's say they do the same shit, it's just hard for them to accept when they need to take accountability. And so, like, if I can give an example, like, fuck, I can't really think of an example. I don't know. Could you guys think of an example?
I try to use a dish as an example.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, like, women have no problem, like, yo, saying, like, yo, XYZ, I do that, like, calling you out. But then you call them out one time and it's like World War III, fam.
You have to understand that women are very emotional. Men are emotional too, right? Because we're human beings, right? So we're emotional. But women are more emotional based on science. Like, we have all these type of things in our body or whatever. The same thing I was talking about, the pH balance. If you know, I can know, if I'm with a guy, I can know when he cheats. My period acts different. So I'm just saying that, you know what I mean? Wow. So the thing about it, like, a woman have to be in tune with their body to know that. Not all women know that, right? But the thing is, women are very emotional. And I'm not, like, saying that please just understand and just accept it. No, I'm just letting you understand that even if you have a daughter, you're going to see that with yourself, right? So based on being emotional, we come back like, you need to do this. It's a mother thing. Your child is like it's like almost a little bit toxic, because mothers do that to their kids. A kid will do something and the mother does the same thing, but the mother crucifies the kid.
And the mother's not apologizing.
And the mother is not apologizing.
Facts.
Mommy is not apologizing.
That's facts. So not apologizing at all.
You're hungry? All right, the food they don't steer. Go eat.
The food ready. You're not ready.
So I think it's because of our women who don't take accountability, and it gets, like, really bad. Is based on, like, experiences, things that you're going through. They haven't understand certain things, they haven't found themselves. Because if you're saying, if you do something wrong, and I cuss you about it, right? You know what? Start over. If I do something wrong and you tell me about it, and if I do it back to you, you understand, and you're saying something to me about it, I will be like, you know what? I understand. It's okay. I'm sorry. But some woman is going to say, yo, I can't deal with this. Okay, why you're saying I'm doing this? I'm not going to accept this. Excuses. You know why? Because in their head, they have different men that did that to them. So they're thinking that you're going to keep doing it. So why if I do it?
Or,
you know what I mean?
At this point, I'm just never going to expect a sorry from a shot.
But hold on, but that's why you have
not all females like that, but I'm saying the ones who don't.
But if I can set the bar there, then, like, I'm good still. So, like, I don't ever expect a sorry, like, you know, or any type of accountability. Yeah, you have to hear that. That's crazy still.
Especially if you know shorty's dead wrong, you're gonna not expect an apology.
No, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna page. I'm just saying I'm not gonna expect an apology.
That has to be like that's like the top three, like one of the top three on the list. Accountability. So because women expect it from men. Like, yo, women expect men to have accountability. You're not a man if you can't be accountable for your actions. So it should be the reverse. Like, you're a grown ass woman, you should be able to take.
That's what I'm saying. It's because it's a mother in us. Even if we don't have kids, it's a mother in us. Because as I just told you about the kid, if the kid's gonna do something what the mom did, the mom's gonna crucify that kid. True. It's just like something that is in us, and remember that we're very emotional, right? Yeah. So it's like you can't expect a woman to be like you. You know what I mean? And we can't expect a man to be like us. You know what I mean? We're two different beings, right? So at the end of the day, it's just like I'm not saying you should accept it, but have a conversation to like, babe, you know, I don't understand why you cussing me off about the plate in the sink.
And you do the same.
Sometime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just don't do it. Just we don't cuss about it.
Exactly.
No woman go cuss about everything.
It's true.
You know, it's not all women, but you know what I mean. So then they
It's
just have to
life, boys.
understand it's just
No,
life.
100%. And I feel like that's
this
where.
is why I hate
There's
hypocrites.
some questions.
But no,
This is why I hate
There's
hypocrites.
some questions that just cannot be answered. You know.
But at the end of the day, I feel like that's why open conversations are good. Because like she said, like if you were to talk about it and just be like, hey, like, you know,
You're gonna openly tell me you're a hypocrite, pretty much.
but that's he's just gonna fuck it up.
Nah, I'm gonna fuck it up because I'm pissed. That's why I don't like hypocrites. I hate hypocrites.
Girls be like that though.
I know, it's annoying.
Then they'll hit you with the, do you pay my bills though?
Oh, that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's a whole different topic.
Girls be
Yeah,
hating
nah.
that though.
Yeah,
Girls hate
nah.
that though. Do you pay my bills though?
I ain't ever getting with that. So.
First of all,
That's not.
Let that girl go right away.
Nah, that's crazy.
you need
I'm not saying for me. I'm not saying for me. I've heard it.
No,
like,
but you need to let that girl go. And
Yeah,
the reason
you
why I
gotta let
say
her
that,
go,
because you
man.
know you can't manage it. You already know what she's on. Don't force it.
She
Because you're going
belong
to
to
only
the
have more
streets.
problems. More problems.
Never happened to me though. I'm just saying. You know, I heard.
happened to me, though.
No, it happened to me though.
For sure. A friend of a friend of a friend.
That would not be. You know, don't girl ever talk to me like that. But yeah, I just
Yeah.
heard some, shit like that.
You
Girls,
know what?
girls will hit a man with that. It's like, you can't come for me. Like, you're not
But
even
the
paying my
thing is-
bills.
No,
You know what?
girls have
Like-
the ultimate comeback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's one of them, fam.
Exactly.
You know, there's
That is
like-
one of
No,
them.
but
It's
like,
toxic. It's very toxic.
That's what I said. It's toxic. Like, girls will hit you with something like that.
you
It's
just
like,
have to leave her on R and just skirt.
Yeah.
You already see what type of time she's on.
With the
so.
digital dash, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So
You know, it all depends because at the end of the day, if you have your daughter and she's like now, like say 24, and she's dating a guy, would you want her to be with a guy that don't help her? I'm not saying taking care of her, help her.
my daughter needs to find a provider. I want to.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we live in reality now. You
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
very hard out here.
I'm saying, I
And if
want.
she can supply
So you want your
food
girl
in
to
the
have-
house, you know what I mean?
She better find a provider. Yeah.
Like he's paying everything.
Why not? Oh, don't you want the best for your daughter?
But I
No,
still,
100%.
But then,
I hear that.
Exactly.
I hear that.
As
I
she
hear
said,
that.
though,
I hear that.
In
I want my-
like today's like time.
I
and
still,
date,
I want
She
my
can
daughter
find
to
it.
be realistic.
Find someone that
She's my daughter. She will find someone.
Okay.
She will
Yeah,
find a
but-
provider.
Yes, she's
Okay,
my daughter.
I understand, and I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have a problem with that. My dad thinks like that too. Okay, but
Good
in
man.
reality,
Reality.
That's the
Yeah.
in
idealistic
reality,
I just-
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I don't have a problem. Okay, I've been in a situation where I've been with a guy and he can take care of everything, but he was very disrespectful.
Yeah.
So it's either I'm gonna accept that disrespect and being taken care of and like Chardonnay and lobster and everything every day, like no problem. But I'm taking disrespect.
For no reason.
So my mental, I'm a little bit like my father, even though my father wants the best for me in his head. But I'm a little bit like him. I don't take disrespect. I never seen my dad take a disrespect ever. My dad would slap on a guy in the face, and I'm ready right now.
Yep.
Right? So me now, I'm gonna be with somebody, right? And he disrespect me, I'm gonna leave you. Because at the end of the day, you always should know as a woman, even if you want a man to take care of you, know as a woman you have to have some education, you have to have some skills, you have to have something. Because at the end of the day, my mother, right, was a housewife. I have auntie was a housewife and their husband left them what they have, what the woman has when the man gone. What the woman have.
nothing.
So at the end of the day, your daughter still have to have some type of idea how to make money because it's not a guarantee the man is going to stay with her. Hopefully, I would want that to happen because it's good. You know, I like when people are happy. But in reality, if it's a case it doesn't work that way, and she has 3 kids for the man, and the man is an asshole, turn out to be an asshole, what are you gonna do? And God forbid you're not alive, you're like died at 90 years old, and your daughter is 40 odd years old with 3 kids.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You can't do anything
Well,
like
I
that.
just for that like aspect, I'd want her to have a provider, but like if I obviously want her to find a man that's gonna respect her,
Yeah.
you know, and then all the other
This is very
factors.
rare with these rich guys. And
That's what I'm
these rich
saying.
guys, them they with man too. So
I'm not gonna.
continue.
I'm not gonna hold you. I want my daughter to run things too.
So
that's
you
not.
want it to run
a provider?
No, I don't want it to be.
No, your daughter would always run things if she has a good man. Meaning that a lot of men think that they run things, which is not that. Because my mom run things, even though my dad made the money.
Like I just want my daughter to, like, you know, first and foremost, love herself. That's number one. Okay. Mm-hmm. 2, be in a position where, like, you don't need the provider, but, like, obviously look for a provider.
No, well, obviously, I was saying that too. Like, I don't be in a position where you need.
Yeah, 100%.
I said I don't want her to have a provider, not need a provider.
Okay,
That's why you gotta listen to words.
I feel like
my fault.
Wording is very important. I said I'd want my daughter to.
My fault. You're right.
Not need a provider.
I shouldn't say run things. But in theory, like, women,
We mentally run things.
What do you mean by that? Like,
Caesar wants his daughter to be like, yo.
No. You see how they say, like, what's the term? How they say, like,
She could be these.
a wife makes a house a home.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? So, like,
that's a fact.
Like, in theory, like, how do I put this? I don't know.
I think we'll have to answer this one.
Don't fuck it up now,
like,
cuz.
no, I'm not. But in theory, like, I feel like women play a large part in, like, how the household is ran, etc.
Yeah, of course.
So,
I agree too.
Understand.
you have to be a certain way to be able to do that.
It's supposed to be that
so
way.
Maybe I shouldn't have said runting. I was being a little extra, you know. But in theory, like, you guys.
Yo, as a man, dog.
That's what I heard him say. Run things. I thought.
Like, you know, like,
You're gonna have your wife's gonna be running things.
I didn't say my wife. I said my. I said
How? What do you mean?
Men don't understand this. Women actually run things in relationship. If
Break
you have
it
a
down.
good man around, yes, you're gonna make the man be a man. He go do his thing, be a man. Like, yeah, baby, you're the man. But really and truly, we pull the strings. That's how it really is.
Not over
Back
here.
in them days, queens and queens.
I don't want to fully admit it, but, like, she's, like, kind of right.
I just want to know, like, give me a deeper explanation.
Yeah,
like,
girls not pulling my
When
strings.
head on pillow. When two head go up on the pillow, like, you know that pillow talk, like, you and your woman lie down. Who run the thing in the bedroom at that moment when you're having a pillow talk? The woman run the thing. In
the pillow talk.
Everybody does it.
Yeah.
Everybody does it. Every relationship.
Okay, yeah. Women like to gossip. Okay.
It's not gossip, meaning that, baby,
What is
you know,
it?
so we have to go pay that the cylinder next week, right?
Okay.
We're going to pay next week, but guess what? We have 40 grand for this and that costs 90. What we'll go do with this tomorrow? You know what? I have an idea. Make we double this so we can have 90 grand. So we don't have to worry about next week, because that's the planning. You go listen to your woman.
Women of our generation aren't doing this.
Right.
Or maybe you're. I don't know,
Right.
but, like,
So,
you
I
know,
know, like,
That's
most
what
women
it is.
where I'm
It's a
from
little
like
different.
that.
Women
Most
run
women
things
is
because
where I'm
run things
like
because they
that.
control something. I'll give you that. They control a certain.
Yeah, but we
don't
have
part
to
of the body.
They play a major
you're
part,
not gonna,
fam.
let me tell you something.
They run things
when
because
you
of a
see a
part of the
woman
body that
with a
they
man
possess.
for over 20 odd years or 50 how much years, and you see she allows her man to be a man, she's running the thing. She never had to allow you to be a man.
Okay.
She's doing that because she wants you to feel like you're a man and make sure that you come home, you're the king, you're everything and whatever. We make you feel that way. Am I lying?
But a lot of women
You're a
don't.
man.
A lot of women don't know how to do that.
But you are
for
not
the ones
going to
that
see
do,
that because you're the man, and that's the reality. A good woman.
So what do we
does
make
that.
a woman feel?
She makes me feel like.
What do we make the woman feel?
You make them feel like a queen.
So then, why is it just the resort to women running things and not us running?
yo,
things?
No,
hold
meaning
on.
that normally, or it's even in chess.
Yeah,
It's
see,
even
I
in
was just
chess.
about to say that.
I've heard that. I've heard that many times.
Yo,
Oh,
but
the
that's a-
queen
but
can
that's-
go anywhere.
That's a
I know that
big
saying.
move,
I know
though.
that saying. The
That's
queen can go
big-
anywhere. The
that's
king
big,
can
though.
I
only
can play
move.
chess really good. So
I can play
it's
chess
even
too.
in chess.
But that's big though, bro.
No,
yeah,
of
it
course.
is. The analogy was.
I think the wording "run things" is what's
Yeah.
You're
fucking it
still
up.
on running.
That just
You're
sounds
still
crazy.
on
That's not the wording.
Yeah.
It's just because of
What
the.
said I was being
What I'll
extra.
agree with you on is that women, like, they play a major part in, like, the operations of homes. Like, you have to have a smart woman beside you, like, that assists you as a man. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna
100%.
help you make those big decisions as a man. If it's a
once
good
you're
woman.
If it's a good woman, because if it's a bad woman, she'll fuck up your whole shit.
Yeah, like, you're gonna
That's
confide in her.
works out.
No,
You know,
100%.
she's gonna give you great advice, all of that. Like, that's what a good woman does. So I agree with that. Like, she's gonna assist you in making big decisions that will, like, shape your household.
Exactly. A good woman is not gonna make you go outside looking like an idiot.
Exactly.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
you
You know
say
what I
run things, nada.
A lot of
Nah.
it's mercy. I
Sorry,
want to move
brother.
on.
I'm sorry, brother. Nada.
Yeah, dog. Hold.
Yeah.
I already said I was being extra. I said run things.
We're not
Holy
youngins,
smokes.
don't worry. We're just gonna get myself. Not big man food.
Nah, No girls running me still.
Caesar would say otherwise.
First of all, I said my daughter. Okay, I didn't say my wife. Okay, you already know. But anyways,
no, you need a good one.
But you have to. But
You definitely have to have a good woman.
Exactly, of course. But the thing is, you can't just say, "Oh, your daughter and not your wife," because you know that life is a cycle. The way how you treat your wife, a man will treat your daughter like that. Yeah. We said it earlier, right? Because a man will be with a woman similar to his mom, and a girl will be with a man similar to his dad.
Like if I was to compare it to like my parents' situation in a sense, like I feel like my mom in a sense steers the boat, but like let's say for instance the boat tends to just go off somewhere it's not supposed to. My dad will step in and be like, all right, like you see what I'm saying? But for the most part, like she's steering the boat majority of the time. So that's what's like, I get when you say like, yo, like women play, I feel like they play a bigger part than men.
They play a major,
like, you know, I feel like the part's like very important still.
Just not the part.
We just have to love each other. Like, come on, all we need is love. I don't know, man. Like, I can't deal. Like, I honestly can't deal. Like, I have a temper, right? I know I look so sweet and nice. You know, you don't think I have it, but you know. Yeah, I have a temper, but the thing is that only comes out when when the badness reach. You know, because I'm a woman and I'm short. You know, at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to. So you have to just understand that the same way how you want someone to treat your daughter, just treat a woman like that. Because when you're dead and gone, 100 years old, your daughter is nice because you put that out in the universe to make sure that she's good.
That is facts.
You know, I'm just saying, like...
Yeah.
It's a cycle, bro.
It's a cycle,
nah, for real.
That's why they say, like, you treat, like, as you treat women, like, as you're going...
And women, too. Women need to treat
it turns around on your daughter, bro.
Yeah.
It's real shit.
Nah, for real.
So, do you believe that trust can be rebuilt after someone cheats in a relationship?
It depends.
Nope.
What does it depend on?
No, not over here.
Yeah, not over here still. For women, maybe.
Not over here. They cheat more emotionally, that's why. Like, I feel like they fall for the next person.
It depends on the female. Most of the times is emotional, right?
Yeah.
We're not getting it from the man, so we're like, we need some type of feeling. We need something like touch or whatever based on when a woman cheat. But the thing about it, like, I would take back my man if he cheat, and it depends, and if it's one time. Not more than once. I want to reason why, because at the end of the day, people make mistakes. You know what I mean? And you having a big argument with somebody, and it depends if you're like, it depends on the situation. They're out with people. They can be drinking, and they just like end up doing something wrong. That, you know what I mean? Like something happened, and they just say, shit, I did this, whatever. That's the only way I probably will accept you back. But at the end of the day, it's a no-go based on cheating. But for me personally, if it's one time and it depends on the reason, then I'll accept it. Because at the end of the day, like, people make mistakes, but all depends, because respect is a lot of weight.
So a man gets just one chance with you. A man just gets one.
Yeah, one chance. But I'm saying it depends on the situation. Like, honestly, then, yeah, but... If I cheat, you know what I mean, and it depends on the situation, I would want my person to take me back, and if it's one time, because if we're together 25 years, and you slip up one time if you had a big argument, and it was one time.
That's even worse, though. You don't think that's even worse?
I've heard.
No, not after 25 years.
Like in between, maybe.
During that time, like, let's say, all right, you know what? Let's say after 10 years, right?
Yeah.
After 10 years, but we're together 25 years. You don't think that... You know what? Before I even continue, when you hear the stories when your grandma and grandpa been together 50 years, you think they was perfect? You think it was perfect? You think that man was being good all the time? You think that woman was being nice all the time?
Black men don't cheat, though.
There's situations what happened.
Black men don't cheat, though. So. He was solid.
There's situations that happen that they're still together. But at the end of the day, I don't accept cheating. But I will forgive somebody, depends on that reason, and it's one time.
Okay,
I can see why.
Does it make a difference if you found out or if they told you?
If I found out, then...
Like your homegirl told you.
It does make a difference.
It does make a difference. If you come and tell me, and it was one time you made a mistake, it was one, and you told me, that's different. That's the only way I'll accept it. So thank you for even saying that, right?
Yeah.
So if you come to tell me, babes, to fuck up whatever, no problem. But if I had to find out and then look out here looking stupid, like, what if I do it to you? What if I do it to you? Me go stand up and look like idiot. Like that don't make no sense. Me look like no man, no idiot. Man, a comedian. You know what I mean? So me not run no jokes with nobody.
Yeah.
This is not funny day. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But like, okay, so so you said 10 years, right?
No, I'm just saying like we're
I'm
together
going with
for a good while.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Let's do 10 years in. I
Probably-
can see why someone would forgive, because it's like you don't want to throw out just 10 years
All
of
that time.
Exactly.
all that time. Like 10 years is a long time.
Exactly,
So
but
it's
I'm
a whole
just saying
decade.
that look at 25 people who together 25 years.
Yeah.
You don't know what kind of foolishness they've been through.
Yeah. I'm saying I could see why they would forgive him and go back, because like I just said, like all those years y'all invested,
Exactly.
y'all probably have like property in each other's names and like kids.
Things, but it's
and
not even
like,
property. Things can
or just
change.
like, but they
It's
give a lot
paper.
of things.
Yeah, things can change. It's paper. Things
You know what
can
I'm saying?
change. But the thing about it, like you're with the woman or whatever, like 25 years, let's
Mm-hmm.
say. As I said, you're going to go through a lot of things with
Yeah.
that person
Yeah.
within 25 years, 30 years, 40 years. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. And it depends on the situation. As he said, if he comes to me and tell me,
Mm-hmm.
and it depends, that one time, sure.
Yeah.
But don't think that everything is going to be perfect. And also the respect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Respect is a big deal. It's a very weighted thing. But no, don't cheat, guys. Because just be with somebody. Just be with somebody who you can. Like, I'm 3 women in one. You know what I mean? It might sound crazy to you, but like my man will love me. I will act like this. Like I will like come in and act like a stripper. Cause it's my man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna act like that because what you gonna do? Go to the strip club, go pay money, flip the money on me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna be a caregiver. If you're sick, I have to take care of you. I have to cook for you.
She's working smart, not her.
I have to cook for you. You know what I mean? I have to do these things. So I'm the wife, and then the next day I'm the gal where can't deal with a cuss out her ass. But then late in the night we'll go back again, rough sex, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Like you have to be like different. You can't just be like I don't know. That's for me.
The variety is necessary.
No,
sometimes,
Shorty would be
Yeah,
like, yo, I
right.
want to go see Usher. I'll be like, bitch, turn on the music right. I'll sing to you right now in the,
Right?
in the living room.
Sing to me,
Trust
baby.
me, y'all
I'll
Yeah.
sing right now, dog. You want to go see Usher? Fuck Usher. I'll sing right now,
Right?
dog.
Why more?
What do you
Like,
want to see Chris Brown? I'll start dancing right now.
Exactly. This ain't my first time.
$10,000. You buy a car, put it on the road and make money off. Like, that's all.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
Talk to them.
I'm not
Can't
gonna,
deal with them.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna-
So when you say now everything's gonna be sweet after, like, you know, they tell you that they cheated. How do you like start like rebuilding that trust, or how can he, or if you guys didn't answer, how can she start rebuilding that trust?
Okay,
would you guys wait, hold on.
I don't.
man.
I don't have an answer because I'm not rebuilding no trust.
You're done. So you're done.
Accepting no cheating.
I'm petty, nigga. So if I
You're
have
done.
to deal with that after, I'm gonna cheat back if that's the case. So I'm not gonna put myself in that situation.
Wait, so you're gonna look at your girl and be like, okay,
No, what I'm
you
saying-
got one on me, I need to get one on you, and then we're
No,
everything's
I'll
gravy.
probably like I'm petty regardless. So like
Yeah.
even if that
Oh my gosh.
if she cheated on me first, like we're probably
Alright,
done.
trouble.
But I'm gonna have to get. Someone's gonna have to have.
She's like, I gotta get that one on first. I gotta get that get back, and then we done.
Yeah, like I'll be honest, I'm being brutally honest. So
You
like,
get your get back and then you're sliding.
yeah, I'm out. So
Okay.
like that.
So you'll
100%.
forgive her, cheat
Damn.
back, let her know that you cheated.
No, I probably wouldn't cheat back. Like we're done. Like we're
So
done.
how you getting your lick back?
I don't know, probably go to her friend or something like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't make you sense to cheat. Like if you want to come out of a relationship, it don't make you sense.
I
Because
told you
if I
petty.
need to cheat on you, I'm gonna break up with you.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
I'm gonna break up. If I feel like I need to cheat on you, I'm gonna break up with you. That's why I'm saying that if a
Good.
man cheats, I do know if it's one time and it depends on the situation because I don't take disrespect. One time I'll forgive you. The next time you already don't know, you can't go on with them because people need to understand. Not only men, but understand the partner that you're with is a 90. So you're gonna cheat with them with a 10% person. That person, yeah, all right. Let's say it's a man. Oh, she look nice. Her body big, breast big, everything. She having this and that,
But she's
whatever.
worthless.
You understand? But you don't know her.
But she's worthless.
Can't
She
cook.
looks sexy as hell. You don't know her, so you're gonna cheat on your wife that is the 90 for a 10 because she look. But because you have to understand, most men are physical.
Yeah.
You understand? So because of the physical and because of the stress with upon your head, man, no
Yeah.
say. Probably I gotta get with the ride the cocky, but no, you know what I mean? Just I say, like, at the end of the day, it's reality, right?
Yeah.
I keep saying this word because sometimes people go into the movie
Delusion.
world of
Delusion.
life, you know? So,
Delusion, not reality.
exactly.
The movie world of
But
life.
yeah, I don't-
Disney.
yeah, you know, it all
Yeah.
depends. I wouldn't accept it, but I only give you one chance.
Okay, so you guys
nobody's perfect.
You guys, she's just saying no.
Not having no girl cheat on me. Nah, you're done.
No one chance for you guys.
No, if I'm gonna cheat on my man, I'm gonna just break up with him.
Exactly.
Cheating? Nah, it's up.
I'm not a cheater, so why am I gonna allow you to cheat?
That's not even a question.
Why am I allowing you to cheat?
I heard that's a hurtful thing. So to really say I'm gonna get back with you.
But why would women cheat? I know it's except the whole emotional.
Nah, because listen, think about it this way. Think about it this way, okay? It's
man
like
had you bent up, breathing face, and I'm supposed to forgive you?
Like
After he conquered you? That's crazy,
But you've been up one girl.
No, okay, but I'm speaking from perspective of not being a cheater. So like, if I did, I get it.
Okay,
I get it, but I'm not a cheater. So
and your girl might give that guy a head.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's wild.
I would never speak to you again. I'm getting my lick back, but I would look past you, look through you. You don't exist.
Because I look past.
Yeah.
You don't exist.
I don't want to accept it. I don't want to
that.
accept. But as I said with the whole 90-10, because that is very thin as well. Because life, you have to look into a certain way. Because I don't want my man to cheat on me. I will do everything. Well, not everything to keep him, but my personality is, as I said, 3 different women in one, right? So I'm very entertaining to my man. So I'm entertainment to him. So I know that for a fact. No man never left me yet. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what does that say? You know, I'm very entertaining. So I know that's it. But at the end of the day, like when it come on to the 10 and the 90, like I don't want my man to cheat on me. I don't. But if it's a case where he did it and it depends on the situation, I'll probably take them up because I'm going to leave him for a hoe. I'm going to leave him. You cheat on me the one time, I'm going to get mad and everything and leave you, and then I'm going to go with a guy that cheats on me all the time.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why I said I will just give one chance because I don't know what I'm going to be in it. Because there is a saying in Jamaica, you come out a frying pan, I'm going to fire.
Fire, yo.
Right?
Bars.
So,
They don't know about the Jamaican, what do they call it? Hyperbole?
Hyperbole.
Or whatever? Bro, there's too many.
Parables.
Parables.
Cliches and parables.
Sayings.
Bro.
But what you're saying is basically like when people say like, yo, Jay-Z cheats on Beyonce, right? Like, who's Beyonce going to? It's kind of what you're saying, right? Like, where's she gonna go after that?
You understand? But I'm just saying that if he keeps doing it, of course I have to have respect and leave. Because
exactly.
I'm not gonna show my daughter, oh, you should be with a guy who just cheats on you all the time. That don't make no sense. But if it's a case where I know it's a mistake one time, and you know what I mean, I'm like, I'm gonna beat your ass up. Just be prepared that you're gonna get some type of punishment. But other from that though, no, I it's very hard. I'm not gonna like just leave right there.
Just imagine rebuilding that trust.
That's what I'm saying.
And then, no, hold on. They rebuild the trust, right? And then they cheat again. What's the next step, guys?
No, that
You leave.
Yeah.
You leave?
Yeah.
That's not enough. It's not enough.
That's
not enough. Especially
They're trying to burn down the crib.
That's not enough, fam. I'm crashing out. That's crazy. I swear to God, that's
No, but
crazy.
that's
In
after a certain
arguments
time.
I said just leave after the second time.
Don't you think it's gonna resurface?
Yeah, it probably.
Every time you get in an
based on the
argument, like, yo, you
rebuilding-
cheat upon me, you cheat upon me.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Every
brought
time
up.
you
It's
get
gonna
in
be
an
brought up.
Yes, we tend to do that as humans. We're gonna go back in the past and say, remember you do this, because your action, whatever.
It'll be 10 years later.
Yeah, but the thing
Remember you
is,
cheat upon.
but the thing is, here's the thing, you know. The thing is,
Yup.
remember, if that person cheat on you that one time, remember that's like after 10 years or whatever. You have to be a while, right? And you had fight. Has to be, as I said, it depends on the reason. Other from that though, the rebuilding part of it, for me,
You're gonna be paranoid.
I'm going to be a little paranoid at first because that's facts. You understand? Because we're human beings. We're gonna like, why you do this? You don't love me. But as I said, it depends on reason. If you go at a club and a girl rape you, what me fit do?
Okay, yo, that's a whole different story, guys. If someone rapes you, that's a whole different story.
You understand? If a girl see you
Can a
and
man
like
really get
you and
raped, though?
whatever, and like so, like I like you, like you know, come to you, dark skin, look sexy, whatever, and whatever, and you know what I mean, and just let me just whatever, and you know, and she just sit on you or whatever, and you're like shit, and then in the middle of that, like shit, I have my girl, like that shit happens, you come to me,
You thought
know what
about that before she sat down anywhere.
You know what I mean?
You
But
didn't
the
just think.
thing
You didn't just think about
I
it when it
see
started
girls
happening.
drunk men before.
Yeah, it's happening.
All right,
Like
you know.
not
Cardi
literally
B.
like poison, please don't whatever, but meaning that in the case where I give them liquor and they're chilling and vibes because they love the guy. I tell you this from the beginning. Other girls will love you because of the girl that you're with. A girl is gonna come towards you. I'm like, this guy is nice. Look at the girl that he has. A girl will just want to fuck you just because of the girl that you have.
That's crazy.
Desirable. You're more
That's
desirable.
like I don't know how to.
Girls like what they can't have, fam.
You know what I mean? I don't know how to like express that like no more than how I'm doing it right now, because at the end of the day, that's happened. So I do know that shit happens. That's why. That's the only reason I was like, yo. But the real big problem, like, listen to me. Don't go on no drink, no with your friend them drink, don't drink none of that, because they know so when they drink that the last time the girl did fuck you.
All right, so yo, do you think that certain actions would have to be taken? Like, are you gonna have to share locations, do check-ins, all that type of shit for the trust to be rebuilt?
Based on the rebuild, you know what? You have to spend a lot of time with me for a while.
Therapy?
Well, probably therapy. I don't know, lad.
White people think.
White people think you're true.
Sorry, but like you will have to be spending time with me. You have to make me feel secure. And when I feel secure, then you can go out back in the world every now and then with the men, the boys. You know what I mean, with boys, because you can't be in front of my face every day.
Can't.
Like, you know what I mean. You have to have some friends. Like, you know what I mean. You can't just be. You know what I mean? Like, I love you, but I can't be in your face all the time.
Your business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to go out like at least one time for the week and say, yo, chill the boy them Friday, forward, whatever. You come home, you're drunk, at my time that few me just rape you. Isn't it? Some of the whatever. But I'm just
what
saying,
I say earlier,
you know
I can't get raped.
Like, sorry to use that word. But at the end of the day, like, it's going to take a little while, but if you are willing to do the work, sure. Because when you get older, who you gonna make jokes with?
Exactly.
You're gonna make jokes by yourself. Your grandparents and them not gonna always want to come around with them. You understand? Like your parents them not got no time for you.
That's a good way to put it.
Can't even keep up with them
you
too.
got somebody your age and make joke with them, and you can do one or two local sessions every now and then with a weak body.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, because that's your friend. That's your best friend.
Over real quick.
Yeah, man, just cock it up, look a bit. Just lean it up on the sitting, cause you
I think it's kicking in right now.
Babe, no good.
Babe, just go for the stick. Go for the stick and just your foot on the stick right there so me can catch it. But that's how it is, though. That's how it is.
10 seconds later.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Done.
Yeah, exactly. All man alone can't take the jam. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
No, that's gonna be a lot of time. Definitely gonna be a lot of time to rebuild that trust.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some time.
Yeah, there's no rebuilding over here.
Yeah.
On the reason.
No rebuilding over here though.
But
I'm sorry.
rape is different, but there's no
you guys.
rebuilding.
So I'm the.
There's no rebuilding over here.
Accept
So
the rape.
you're done.
And I'm the only woman that said I will rebuild it, and none of the guys.
Not because
will
that's
take
what
a
it is.
rebuild.
And this is why I said it's more like you know.
It's different when women cheat. Like that's it's a fact.
It stings a little bit different still.
I seen a man use this analogy, right? Yo, hold this for a second.
Ooh.
You say you grabbed the cup quickly, right?
You said hold it.
No, you're right. But you were okay grabbing the cup, right? So now there's some water in it, right? And I drank from it. Are you gonna drink from it?
No, I'm gonna know you.
Why not?
I'm gonna know you.
Okay. The analogy was, I forget it had something to do with like.
No, I know how it was. I know exactly what you're saying. So basically, like, okay, let's say, okay, you know me. So let's say I'm like, yo, OJ, I have this drink. I drink it, and I'm like, OJ, you're gonna drink from me because you know me, right?
No.
Dog, just go along with it, fam. Just go along with it, fam.
Okay,
like, wait, you actually wouldn't drink from the same cup as me?
No, nigga. The fuck?
Damn, nigga.
I'm a very sanitary individual. I might
All right, Malik.
But that's what he means. Like that's what he means. Like,
That's what he means. Waterfall.
like it's not saying like you're
Maybe ask Malik.
Malik.
I'm not the nigga for that cup.
Listen, Malik, if I drink from a cup,
Don't
you
worry,
trust
I
me
use my
enough
own
to
family
drink from the
drink.
same cup as me?
I trust you enough to drink for the same
Okay,
cup.
now if I grab my finger them and twist up the water with my finger, you're gonna drink from it?
No.
Okay,
nasty.
so he's basically trying to say like, okay, the cup is like the coochie.
Contaminated.
Yes, and like when multiple fingers are in, like if we all dip our finger in a cup, are you still gonna drink the cup?
Hell no.
No, but you'll pass the cup.
But you'll pass the cup around. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
and all man's touch the cup.
Man's a waterfall. Man's all waterfall the same drink, but once you put a finger in it, it's like
So what about weed though? You
Weed?
pass around weed and take it back.
yeah, but
And
that's
it's natural.
See, I never understood that one myself.
What,
I'm
you-
not a weed smoker, but
don't do that.
listen, I've never understood that one myself.
But you still did it.
personally. Sorry?
You still smoke with niggas?
Like
No, that happened like this year. No, we literally smoked on your birthday, did we not? You didn't.
Did I? Shit, I don't
Yeah, you might have started. I think
Shit. Got him.
We got him.
we got him.
What?
We're all drunk off the rave, fam.
We got him.
This thing about that cap on his ass on that one.
What the fuck? Anyways, that's. I guess I remember. I think I seen the same one.
Yeah, this
where they all drank. So the guy basically passed around there was like a Coke, a can of pop. Everyone waterfalled it, but as soon as you put a finger, everybody put a finger, and it's like nah.
No, that.
You know what I'm saying? So there you go. You know.
It's just, I just feel it's just different when a girl cheats. You know, it's just a little different. No one should cheat, but it's a little different. When
it stings a little bit different.
It's a little different.
Men aren't putting no emotion into it. It's just
I see some girls who cheat and have no feelings.
That too.
I mean, it's some anomalies.
Wicked.
They're wicked.
The funny thing is though, you know what the funny thing is though? And them the girl that know is spicy girl them.
So what?
Meaning that
I don't want no spicy girl.
Sometimes like I realize too in Toronto with guys, based on other people's relationship, when a girl is like, okay, no problem. Okay, daddy. Okay, go. Whatever. No problem. I'll be here. And they don't cuss you guys. They don't argue.
She's cheating.
She's cheating because at the end of the day, I'm sorry. I don't want to give. I don't want to like
give out the sauce.
Give out the sauce. But at the end of the day, guys, that's the truth. Because at the end of the day, I am a type of way, right? And I'm very like I can be very like into something. If I'm into something, I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like put my all in it, and it's not a good thing, but I do it sometimes. I try to set back a little bit. Reason why I say this because guys will tell me that, oh, I'm this and that, oh, you're this and that, but you want me to be quiet to allow you to do fuckery, and then when I allow you to do fuckery, you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna either leave you or cheat on you too. So. You know what I mean? So that's certain things that I realize, you know what I mean? The whole, like, whatever. So, don't judge a girl when she's always quiet. You know what I mean?
She be the sneaky one.
And I'm just saying, if she... And I'm just saying passive. That only reason why I say this, if you're an asshole.
Yeah.
If you know you're an asshole and your girlfriend is quiet...
Cooked.
You're cooked.
Yeah, you're cooked.
That's all I'm trying to say. But if you're not an asshole, a good guy... Most of the time you'll have a decent girl, but you can't pick up for because everybody when they get hurt they treat other people bad. Just like if a guy get hurt by a girl, he's gonna treat most of the other girls like shit because a girl treat him like shit until he realizes he's doing that and then he change. Some girls females will actually give love. And they will give love. It doesn't matter if they're heartbroken, they'll give love. But if they get heartbroken so much times and when they become a villain, like a man, is worse than a man.
It's up.
Oh yeah,
I could agree with that.
I'm telling you that.
I could agree with that.
A girl cheat on you. That shit crazy.
No, it's not even only cheat. Like when a female don't care to love anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying
like,
it's worse than a man.
What she said, like if you have your girl and like I'm going out with the dogs and we're going DT. It's one of my homies' birthday. She's like, yeah, go do your thing, fam.
Wait, what? No, I disagree.
Fam, I promise you, fam.
Well, what's your girl supposed to say? What
if she's not gonna ask no questions?
No, man, ask questions. I have to know
you're gonna ask at least a couple questions. If your girl cares about you, she's gonna ask a couple questions.
But she also trusts you though. Like
I'm not gonna say she's not gonna let you go. I'm not saying she doesn't trust you, but she's gonna ask a couple questions. But if she's to the point where she doesn't give a fuck and she's just like, yeah, go do your thing.
I wouldn't look at that as her not giving a fuck though. She's just saying have fun with your friends.
All right.
Okay.
That's it.
You're hearing it from the woman's mouth.
I'm just saying, especially if you know you're an asshole. I'm just saying.
But here's the thing, I'm not an asshole.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
exactly. No, I know.
If you're a good man,
yeah. She's also saying if you're an asshole.
But you heard what she said though. She said if your girl is just passive and she's chilling, like she's probably cheating.
But if you're an asshole to her.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're an asshole.
Just if you're an asshole.
Yes.
If you're an asshole.
It's not just if you're an asshole.
But there's obviously not just nothing's literal.
If you're a good guy, you will get a good girl. But that's why I said that. If you're with a girl that have been through a lot and can't trust anybody and she's quiet, you don't have to be an asshole for her to be cheating on you.
Yeah.
Y'all could be using you for money, dog.
Because when guys go through with females and they get hurt, they will treat other females like shit until they realize, right? But when a girl's getting treated like shit all the time, because as females, we always give her a heart and we always like, we don't give you a try. We give you a try all the time. But when they're done to that point and they don't want to give no heart no more, they're going to be worse than a man.
Yeah, facts.
So that's what I was trying to say. Like, and when you're in a really, and then when you get that female that is done with man, and then their heart is fucked up, and they don't want to give no more try, then it's worse than a man. When you're in a relationship with that girl, so let me just give you a chance. No problem. She's just doing it, especially if you have money, she's gonna do it. She's gonna be with you, especially if you have money. But just bear in mind, if she does not argue with you, you're getting cheated on.
I could see that.
So that's what I was trying to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But as if you're not, you know, like I said, like as I was saying with to him, like if I'm a good man and I'm saying girl, like shorty, I'm going out with the gang.
I feel like
she don't need to question me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she
don't need to.
She don't need to.
So I'm saying
I feel like a shorty can still argue with you and still cheat. Like I don't see how that.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not wasting time arguing with man. Like,
but some women are crazy enough to do that. Though I believe it.
No, but see, I'm saying like if she like
That bitch is just crazy.
Yeah,
no, that's crazy.
Maybe
That's
that girl is
she being
like,
possessive.
Yeah, she's just arguing for the sake of arguing. She doesn't care. She's crazy.
Exactly. No,
It's out there, fam.
I'm not gonna argue.
It's out there, 100%.
But a female, especially, that's what I'm saying. It's very thin. You have to just know, because it's just not one thing. It's not always just one thing.
Yeah.
You can be an asshole and then she cheats on you, and when she's quiet, yeah. But you have to know, if you're a good guy and you're with a girl that is very, very damaged, like don't care about your feelings. Bear in mind, is because you have something like money to give to her, so she will just be there and be quiet, but she's like entertaining other guys while she's not cussing you. A girl that really loves you and she been through a lot, and then she decides to be with you and you're taking care of her, she will be hurt, but it depends on the level. As I said, it depends on the level, because some females will still go through the love thing, and some females will done with the love thing. And those females who are done with the love thing are worse than a man that got heartbroken by a female. Because women have to go through a lot more to be like done.
Yeah.
You understand? Not like one man. Like, one man broke my heart, I'm gonna be a hoe. No. That female goes through a lot more men, and then until she realizes that she's speaking the wrong men, then she'll change. If she doesn't realize and she just think that all men are like that, and you're with her as a good guy, you're fucked.
You're done.
Cooked.
God have to just bless you.
Yeah.
Right? Just like if a good girl is with a hoe as a man, and she's, just remember that you're gonna be,
same thing, vice versa.
You know what I mean? Vice versa. But if I'm with, like me, my man going out and say going for a birthday, you know what I mean? And he does something, because I'm a little bit crazy too. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, who y'all go with? What them name? I don't know them. Oh, what time? Oh, yeah, that club there? No problem. And if me and you are fight, and I'm telling you, this is only when the crazy comes in. If me and you are fight and we have an argument and you just storm out of the house, me I find your blood clot. Any wish party, then me I find you. And if me see you with nobody, me I mash up your blood clot right there, so I drop me and not do that. But at the end of the day, I will cuss you off and I will find you and I will see you. But I'm not gonna be the whole like public thing. I don't like public embarrassment thing. But I will just look for you. I will stalk you out, man. I will look for you. But I will not let you know I know until I come back. You know what I mean? But other from that though, yeah. If you see a female quiet and stuff like that, yeah, she has some different times. She don't trust you. She already don't trust you. Don't care, whatever. But some girls, when they're quiet, they will ask you where you're going. They'll definitely ask.
Because Jam, remember what they say, fam? What nice guys finish last, right? They say that.
They're definitely gonna ask you.
You say what?
I'm not a nice guy.
All right, he said it.
I'm not a nice girl either. I'm a good girl.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not nice, but I'm good, because I will rap. You know.
So what was that supposed to mean?
No, because it led off what you were saying. Like, you could not be an asshole, and the girl's doing whatever. So I'm saying, like, they say nice guys finish last, right?
I guess I wouldn't know though, but
no, but that's for damaged people. Like, people have been through a lot. I'm just saying, like, if you're a really nice girl, you see a girl that been through a lot, she don't trust you, and when she don't trust you, she's gonna cheat without telling you and be nice. Okay, baby, go ahead. Yeah. I'm just saying, it's always a thin line, because even though that girl said go ahead, that doesn't mean that she is cheating. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that it depends on what she asks. I'm telling you, 1 or 2% of the time, that female is probably cheating on you. Especially if she doesn't even care and asks where you coming from, because she doesn't care. But for me, my man, you have to tell me blood clot everything. Anyway, I go everything. everything. If you don't reach home by this time, yeah,
Not
I already
curfew.
don't know. And my man just have to know that
Not
this
curfew.
is how I am.
You have curfew for your man?
I have curfew. It depends.
OJ.
It depends.
Curfew?
Fuck
It
no.
depends.
She doesn't care. You don't have a curfew because of curfew?
Curfew
It
is
depends.
crazy.
I'm just wondering.
The reason why I
Oh,
say
now we're
this,
grown-ass men.
the reason why I say this is respect. It's respect, right? It's respect, because if your woman goes out, you're not gonna look for her no later than 2:00 in the morning. You're
No,
not
but-
gonna look
but
for her
respect. But
later
here's the
than
thing.
You
that.
said it right there.
But
You understand? 2:00 in the morning,
Yeah.
probably the least like 3. But for a man, and as I said, it depends on when they go out and what they're going out to do. If it's your birthday and you know that we're going out the next day for dinner, go hang out with your boys. You're gonna come home 5:00, you sleep, and then even go out for dinner. It's 5:00 the latest. You can't come in my house morning. Where you come from?
Whose house?
I don't think.
My house, your house, and my house.
Okay.
Your house, and my house.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm just asking you.
I don't think curfew is the right word. The right word is.
Yeah,
She literally said
No, I
curfew.
know, but the right word should be communication.
Of course you have a curfew.
Communication.
She said it perfectly.
Communication.
Perfectly, it's respect.
But you
It's
can
No,
be
realistically,
honest.
realistically, it's a curfew.
Yeah, and it's like-
Realistically,
it
it's
is
a curfew.
It
Like if
is.
we're being real,
No.
technically-
A curfew is
Communication.
a specific
Yeah, I
time.
thought if you
She
give me-
said what it is, it's respect. Because
It's
you're with
respect.
this person, yo, I'm a
You have to have a
the
curfew.
respect
To have
for
a
you
curfew.
to be like, yo, I'm gonna come home at a certain time.
Curfew.
A certain time.
Curfew.
Bro,
That's
what's the
curfew.
definition of
Yeah.
a curfew?
be home at a certain time.
be-
Yeah, but if
Specific
you're like
time, nigga.
30 minutes later than 5:00, it's not that bad. But you can't be coming home at
5
7:00.
o'clock.
Where you come from? Like,
Well, it's just
you
like going
live,
to
you
work,
live by
right? It's just like going to
yourself.
work. If you're 30 minutes late, it's not bad.
It's not too
You're
bad,
just 30 minutes
exactly.
late.
You know what
But
I
then if you're
mean?
like a 2-3 hours late for work, you're fired, right?
Exactly. You don't know, so you're not gonna work. So you meet her right.
And
at
you're
the
done, so
doorstep.
you're not coming
You
back in this yard,
understand?
but you're coming home
Exactly.
3-4 hours
If
late.
you come
Yeah,
back
that's
in this
crazy.
You know what I'm
yard,
saying?
yeah, a war gonna happen.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying it's a
Come
bad
back in at
thing.
this.
I'm not
No.
saying it's a bad thing, but if we're being technical, it's a curfew.
If you come,
is.
if you come
It
home,
is.
if you come home when
Niggas
daylight
don't like to
out
hear that
the
word, but
door,
it's a
I
curfew.
disrespect that.
It
If you
is.
come, if my man
define the
goes
word
out
curfew.
and come home in the daylight, he has to have like the wildest explanation to give me. Like he has to like, yo,
Some
you saw
hangover
her,
shit.
you saw
I
a
got
zebra,
arrested or
a cow
something.
came in the road, like bare things. You have to like,
You have to save a newborn baby for falling off the bridge. I swam across freaking Niagara
hangover
Falls.
shit.
Yeah.
right? You have to give me like a wild story,
have
but
to
you
give
can't
you
just
nothing.
come home like in the daytime, like in the morning. Like that's disrespect. I will war you. I'll
Yeah.
fight you.
Wagwa baby. Yeah, all right. Breakfast cook.
I'll fight you.
Yeah.
Breakfast cook and a up me.
You ain't me
No, do
sleeping.
that.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
because when I wake up in the morning, I make you tea. I make you breakfast and stuff. You know what I mean? Those type of things. These are the things. So respect me. Come home before
Exactly.
they come. Like,
See what I'm
it's your
saying?
birthday. You have to enjoy yourself. I'm not going to call on your phone and say blah, blah, blah. No. Come home decent time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because when I come, you're not going to want me to come home in the day. Like, you're going to wonder what?
Yeah.
I see this man stagging like this. Baby.
the wildest
Oh,
night.
me no. Oh, me. No, me can't, whatever. If me see you like that now, probably wouldn't so bad. Because, man, say you're drunk as shit. Your friend them drive you to the wreck. That's me, like a little sense of don't do that again. You know, it's not responsible. But if you come in all nice and, baby, I'm smell fresh. I kill a blood clot. Where you come from? Fresh? No. You come home fresh.
Yeah.
You're supposed to come home sweaty.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, I go smell a front.
Yep.
Me not know that. I come smell a
Yeah,
front.
she's just gripping on your body as soon
I
as you
say,
walk
what
in.
is how it feels so tender? Make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready. Because when you guys come, you understand, based on like sex and what,
Yeah.
when you guys come, you guys can like stand up right away. Like right away. If you probably go 2 rows right away, like 2 remember rows, 2
Round,
session right
yeah.
away, that's different, you know. But if you come home and then like it take long for you to get up on one and sitting there like, no, me I go pre you.
Oh, she got the science.
Or, you know,
She said,
what they call it? Tequila dick or something like that?
Do tequila, you can't tequila
Whiskey
from no
dog. Oh, sometimes-
I don't care about them sitting there. If you sitting down, stand up, who else you expect me to get wood from? Who else you expect me to get dick from? Like, who else?
Let's crack open the honey pack or something.
No, I'm
I
not
don't
into
know.
that.
The honey
I'm just saying,
pack.
tequila dick is a real thing.
No,
Like,
man, wait for you. Man, wait
Whiskey
for your
dick?
Friday night.
whiskey dick.
No, man, wait for your Friday night. If you come home for this stiff thing, I don't want to come. You come home and you have this. This don't make no sense.
no,
Away the
no,
outer
no.
road, I do why this
onto
look
this
like
gummy
this.
little thing.
No, no, you there road I do things and
Yeah.
you come home weak. I sign that.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, man.
I play them game there, no some.
Yeah, I feel
share
you.
my
So
mind.
what's a decent time? 3?
Depends on the situation.
2?
So if you're hanging out with your boys, 3 o'clock. If
Damn.
it's like you're hanging out with your boys and it's
Damn.
your birthday and it's like a special thing, like event or
3
whatever.
o'clock though?
5
With
o'clock.
the boys? So you're telling me at 2:50 I have to be like, yo, man,
No,
done.
but what time you gonna go
I
out
gotta
with
be
the
home by
boys?
3 o'clock.
But what time you gonna go out with the boys?
I'm just saying, but you saying 3 o'clock, right?
3 o'clock. If you go out from
Unless you
11
go like
o'clock,
9
how
or
much
10.
hours do you need with the men?
What do you mean? It depends.
man.
You said it. You said it depends on the situation.
Why?
You said it depends on the situation.
Exactly.
They say with the men.
Yeah, like
Okay, now you're trying to make it seem kind of sus.
She's like, yo, you love one.
yeah, because
But here's the thing. Now you're trying to make it seem sus. So if you said I have to hang on my boys one day
That is
in the week,
crazy.
yeah,
You know
one
what I'm
day a
saying?
week, because man like to have them time. It's like it's healthy.
No,
you know
it's
what I mean?
necessary. Like,
So-
your relationship is balanced. Like,
Yeah,
there has to be
you can't
balance.
be in front of my face every day. You know what I mean? Like every
Yeah.
night. Like so one time of the week, one night of the week, you
Yeah.
know, probably you go to your boys like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're
You
just
play a
chilling
couple
at
games.
the crib.
So you alright, so
Boxing
example,
beer.
you leave me at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
You come to your friend's house, you chill, right? You get the pre-drinking, whatever, and you chill from 10 o'clock, and then you go to the club like 12, 1.
Yeah.
What time the club close?
Like 2:30.
Exactly. So when you reach home 3 o'clock, that's a good time.
No after party.
No after party unless I'm
Alright.
there. Or it's your birthday.
That's all you do, things.
But after party would be no with your boys. After party has to be a once in a while thing. It can't be like every week.
No, we're not gonna be clubbing
That has
every
to
week.
be like one time for the month. You
Yeah.
say, all right, man, I'll go with my friends then,
Yeah.
but you're gonna come home a little later because it's after party.
Yeah.
That's like one time of the month. But one time every week,
Yeah.
couple hours not bad, like come home 3 o'clock. That's fair. I'm not gonna go out every week.
Like I said,
I don't
curfews
like
aren't a bad
people
thing.
Like that to
Curfews
go
aren't a
out.
bad thing.
Look at people.
I just wouldn't have a curfew, but it's not a bad.
No, you have to have a curfew.
Not me,
If
not
you're
me.
with me, you have to have a curfew.
Nah,
That's for you.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know what I
have some
mean?
communication. I don't know about no curfews. so-
Communication is the right thing.
Yeah, I don't know about
Curfew's crazy.
Yeah, but you
Communication
can be
is right.
communicate with me without girls biting off your ears.
Wow.
I'm in that. I'm just go up on the phone with me. I same thing. If you're up on the phone with me, you have to dip on video.
FaceTime.
I have to dip on FaceTime.
Yo, that.
Hear that?
And what?
I'm not playing
What's
no
it to do with
games.
FaceTime?
Not gonna lie, this is
Yo,
this
he
is
has a
spicy.
scanner room. He has a scanner room.
Not really, but
What's he doing on FaceTime?
this is
Is he
it.
scanning the room?
This is it, baby. Where there? 3 o'clock. See that? Blood clot. 3 o'clock.
Oh,
3
shit.
o'clock in the
3 o'clock,
morning.
God.
Baby, what go on? You may have to ask you. All you have to do is just turn so.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
If you come turn so now, that different, yeah?
Yeah.
That different. But me not go bait you up as a man. Me not go tell you if you come all the way like this.
She's real.
But me gonna make you come like this, and that's all. You see me? Me no want. You can go text off the phone and the bite and a girl a bite off your ears. You understand? You can't just talk to me on the phone and a girl a feel you up and all these things and whatever. I will say, yeah, baby, we soon come. No, me not that more video time.
Yep. I read it.
Dropping science. right
Video
here.
time we want. Video time we want.
You're killing me. You're
No,
killing
me
me.
not in that.
All right,
You can
man.
do all sorts of
Let's
things.
wrap this up.
Yo,
Good.
this-
Yeah.
This is
This
a great.
might have been our longest.
This is
Yeah.
a
Sorry,
great
guys.
episode.
It was
This is a
good.
great
Oh, no,
episode.
it's
This is a
good,
great
it's
episode,
good.
though. This is
A
good.
lot of hot topics, hot
We dropped
takes.
a lot of science
You
today,
know what I'm
man.
saying? But like, yeah, let's wrap it up. It's been like 2 hours. So,
Thank you guys. Yeah.
anything you want to promote? Yeah, promote your business one more
Know your
time.
business one more
Yes,
time.
guys. So the website is kimkong.ca, KYMKONG.ca. And for the website is .ca.com. I own 2 of them, so you can pull it up and purchase and definitely the skincare is really good. It's good for your hair. It's good for your skin. The thing where you want your skin to last very suckable, what they call it. You want your skin to last very long for this collagen, for this youthful look. Kim Kong. I'm gonna have the oil coming out soon, and trust me, you're not gonna regret it. And it's good for your hair, as I said. Look at my hair.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? All natural.
Tell 'em.
My skin. You know what I mean?
Good for the
So-
locks too.
Yeah, good for locks, good for natural hair. Same
Good.
here. So at the end of the day, I would like you to go ahead and click follow on kimkong.ca on Instagram, and I will follow you back. That's all I need,
Yeah.
just to love and support. Thank you guys.
Everything will be in the bio too, like the
Right.
links to all of that, your social media handle, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But just want to say thank you for pulling up. It was a very fun episode, getting to know you.
Guys.
You know what I'm saying? Getting your perspective on everything, and yeah, we should run it back one day too. I'm down
for sure.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Sure,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I can chat anytime.
But any last words, Mandem?
Road to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So
Subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
If you like this episode, if you laughed, if you learned something, subscribe.
If you laughed even one time,
Even one time,
subscribe.
if you're growing out look like teeth,
Right?
subscribe.
Subscribe.
That's it.
Right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are out.
Thank you guys.